taking a ride to join a late. 눈치 보면서 들어가야 할 때 찾아. 나머진 바빠. 개설레임 바꾸는 사람들. 시간만 지나가 자신감 가지고 해와 그냥 천천히 들어가야 해. 어쩔 때에는 무작정 들이밀기만 하지만 그런 거랑 차이가 있어 baby. 동선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 동선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 동선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 동선을 타고 난 날아올라. 하고 싶었던 춤이 다 골라 어디든 갈 거야 수바운 바다. 그저 그랬던 풍경들이 이제 보니까 아름다운 느린 걸음걸이. 음식은 그냥 주전부리 여유 있으면 더 충분히 행복해 미소가 지어져 yeah. 오늘은 한편의 동화를 썼음 해. 풍선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 풍선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 풍선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 풍선을 타고 난 날아올라. 이제부터 좀 달라질 거야. Maybe I don't know. 처음부터 알고 있던 거야. I feel it. 풍선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 풍선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 풍선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 풍선을 타고 난 날아올라. 풍선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 풍선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 풍선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 풍선을 타고 난 날아올라.
Nothing cuts quite like a memory, especially one that you're trying to forget. But I can't find the energy to rewind and reset. I know you don't wanna be used, but you use me to build up. You build up to break me down. How does it feel? How does it feel to not me around? Oh, I'll make a sound. Oh, I'll make a sound until I hit the ground. Oh, I'll make a sound. So don't shoot me down. Alright, we're not broken. We're just getting off the ground. Afraid of the
Hello, everybody. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. welcome to the stream. I am so sorry it's so goddamn late. And that I didn't get to do a stream yesterday. I was really planning on doing one while Morgan was out. She's apparently like 10 minutes from home, so you might hear her in the background or see her in the background when she gets home. But I am now live. I am exhausted. I wanted to do so much more while Morgan was out of the house. But if you guys don't know, my cat Sig is an absolute menace whenever Morgan leaves. He's absolutely nuts when she's gone. He just tears apart the house. He runs around like yowling. He does not let me sleep because he's basically like, "Where's my mom? Hey, where's my mom?" Like, he just screams in my face and walks all over me and stands on my hair and pulls it out of my head while I'm like laying down on my pillow. Over the past 2 nights, I have, oh boy, I've gotten, I think, a grand total of 9 hours of sleep, so that's been fun.
Sick and very much looking forward to the chill vibes tonight while I lurk Gerb hard.
Generic Littergoth, thank you so much for the 14 months with Prime. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you so much for supporting the stream with that. I know you only get one of those a month. Thank you for using it here. Appreciate that. Enjoy the lurk, by the way. That's apparently what my cat has been doing while I've been on vacation. Yeah, so Sig, like, him and I have a very special bond, but he also has, like, his, like, "Oh, that's my mom," you know, like, when it comes to Morgan. So every time she's out of the house and it's just me home alone, he is an absolute menace. He was, like, biting my cords. He was, he got all tangled up in these string lights that we have. I don't even know how he managed to do it, but he, like, pulled them off the wall. He was just an absolute terror, but I've tried to sleep in the bed, I've tried to sleep on the couch, regardless of what it just, oh my god, I've gotten 9 hours of sleep over the past 2 nights, so that's been very fun. If I seem a little bit of low energy or out of it or incapable of communicating, that's why. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Ray, thank you for the 30 months. He's doing his best. Yeah, he's just a little guy. He's a very big guy. He's 20 pounds, and what he does is he will, like, walk on my chest while I'm dead asleep, and I'll just, like, wake up, like, gasping for air, like, "Oh, like, what's happening? Why? Why are you trying to murder me right now, man?" It's not even that he's trying to murder me. He just wants to wake me up to be like, "Where's Mom? Where is she? Where did you hide her?" And it's like, dude, she's away. It's Tracer every single morning when she wants me to get her daily treats. I'm very glad that, from what I've seen, Tracer is not a 20-pound gigantic chonker, though, because, like, holy crap, I think that if there was any cat out there that would be capable of taking me on in hand-to-hand combat, Siggy Boy would be up there for sure. Hey, what's up, Mavis? How we doing? Hello, everybody joining, by the way. If you do not know this already, it's 2 of our community members' birthdays today, so if you see either Madlab Jacob or if you see Voracious Violet around, it is both of their birthdays, so happy birthday to them. Sig in little boxing gloves, oh my god, he would be more of an MMA brawler. I don't think that he could follow the conventions of boxing. You would need it to be a little bit more loose as far as the rules go, because he would be using everything in his power to subdue someone else. She's so good at pinpointing her weight on a single paw on my organs. Yeah, Sig found, like, so I was pretending to be asleep this morning. He woke me up at like 7 a.m. Or like 6 a.m. And I was just like, dude, like, please let me go to bed. And because my plan was I was going to get up early. Surprise, I ended up getting up early, but earlier than I wanted to because he destroyed my sleep schedule. But I was pretending to sleep, so he's kind of like walking all over me, and I thought he was like giving up, and instead he like shifted his weight, so he was on like a pressure point, and I ended up, like waking up from that and just being like, what the, like not waking up, like pretending stopping pretending I was asleep. See, this is already the start of this, me not being able to form fucking sentences. Ugh, good lord. Sig with his little paws, he's wrapped. Oh my god. Yeah, him with like the MMA gloves, that would be what he would do. But Jesus God, I'm exhausted. Yeah, exactly, Cambury. Like, that's the whole thing is like, when Morgan is not home, he goes, oh, because here's the thing. He's figured out that, him and I, again, we have a very special bond. He's always been like my guy. He's always been like my buddy, my shadow, my big pal, my big rough and tumble son. But I don't really discipline him in any kind of way. Like, I don't like yell at him or anything like that. Morgan's the one who has like that snap in her voice that he listens, where she'll be like, hey, don't eat that plant. And then he'll stop eating the plant. Whereas I'll be like, Sig, dude, don't eat that plant. And he won't listen. So when she's out of the house, he's basically like, it's time for me to just run wild and be a menace and destroy everything. Like, I've told you guys this before. I call him a fuzzy wrecking ball because all he does is he destroys things. He is an absolute terror. But I love him, even though he is very evil. So, so again, if I seem a little bit exhausted tonight, that's why. Yeah, no mom, no rules for sure. Lingo Bugs, what's up? 38 months here. Thank you so much. Thank you for using your Prime. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you so much. Let me put myself on screen also. It's just the type of day it's going to be. Look at this. It looks like I got punched in both eyes and I got black eyes. Like, I'm running on 9 hours of sleep between the past 2 days. So, holy crap. Linkabugs, thank you for using your Prime. I know you only get one of those a month. Thank you for using it here. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your sub badge. Enjoy an ad-free viewing experience for the next month. Thank you very, very much for being here. He's cute. He gets away with it. Yeah, he does. I definitely have not been happy. Morgan was like, oh, you should try sleeping on the couch. Normally, like, that settles him down. He has this, like, YouTube live stream that has, like, this picturesque cafe setting, and it has, like smooth jazz playing. It's, like, this really, like, nice, relaxing jazz. And we put that on. We call it Siggy's Jazz, because, like, normally what we'll do is throughout the day we'll put that on. He'll just sit down in front of the TV and, like, watch the TV and, like, chill. And it, like, really settles him down, especially if there's, like, fireworks or a thunderstorm or anything that, like, upsets him. We found out that this is, like, really calming to him for whatever reason. And I put it on, and I tried to fall asleep to it on the couch, and that did not work at all. He still decided to find ways to, like, jump on my head and bite my cords and try to destroy everything. So that has been the past few days in my household. So again, if I'm out of it, if I'm a little bit weirder than normal, that is why. Can we shout out Southwest Wi-Fi for keeping up with the Twitch stream because I'm watching from a plane? That is actually wild because I remember back when I was flying all the time in, like, 2019, Wi-Fi in planes still was kind of bad. Like I couldn't even text from the plane. You know, happy partnerversary. Thank you so much, Corey. I appreciate that a ton. You like jazz? Hey, Jacob, happy birthday, by the way. Hello. Thank you, everybody who's here for the partnerversary. Starting late because just everything got pushed back by a few hours. I wanted to get up nice and early and get a bunch of stuff done. Instead, I've been napping on and off throughout the day. Just brief little power naps, trying to regain some semblance of energy. I've had 2 energy drinks today, and they have done literally nothing. So, originally the plan was I was going to play some Soma. I was going to pick up where we left off in Soma back in May. It's not happening tonight. My brain would shut down like a freaking, I don't know, like the Texas power grid. I need to just vibe. I'm going to play some Power Wash. We're going to chill out. We're going to talk about whatever like we always do. And it's just going to be a good, smooth sailing night. That's the hope. And like I said, Morgan's going to be here probably any second. She's on her way home. She actually texted me when I went live. She was like, dude, I'm like 15 minutes away from home. I paid for Wi-Fi instead of just doing the free texting, but usually you don't let your stream, they don't let you stream video and things. Yeah, that is actually so wild that they allow that now. I think it's just like with the pandemic, a lot of that wireless technology just advanced like a ton during that time. So it's kind of cool to see how much it's like improved for people, especially if you're paying that premium, right? Speaking of premium, you guys will notice I have a funnier goal tonight. The goal is 69. Obviously, I don't have expectations of us getting there, but I thought, funny number. You guys are always like, Brian, you should celebrate yourself. So I'm celebrating myself for the partnerversary. I'm celebrating myself because I got a YouTube video up, and I talked about, a lot of things going on in my life in that. So if you haven't watched that, please go do so. Also, please leave a comment about what kind of videos you want to see on YouTube. I would love to get some suggestions for YouTube content. I don't know if people just want vlogs, if they want, some meme videos, reaction videos, so like TikToks. If people want gaming videos still over there, I have no idea. I might do commentary videos. I have a couple commentary video ideas, but it all depends. So I'd love to hear your opinion, genuinely. Only $8, $8, and it's like 4 hour for a 4-hour flight. That's not bad. Cool Beans, what's up? Hello, hi, welcome. Yeah, partnerversary, yeah. Lumi, thank you for the 5 bits. I appreciate that. Silver, hello, hi, welcome. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy the lurk. I know this just started, but I'm tired, and depending on how bad my back is in the morning, I'm going to school, so I'm going to head to bed. Well, I hope that you have a good school day. Thank you for dropping by. Yeah, Twy, I was talking about that before you came into stream here, but happy birthday to Voracious Violet as well. Her phone's dead, but we're watching on the TV. That's so nice. Thank you. And happy partnerversary. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Thanks, everybody. Again, I wanted to go live 2 hours ago, but just everything has been pushed back by quite a bit today. I blame my young son, my fuzzy evil boy, Siggy the cat. I love him so much, but good God, I am tired today. I am very, very tired. I'm probably going to bed very early after stream. Morgan will have to wait to catch up with me tomorrow or something, but yeah. Happy partnerversary. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, tonight's plan, if you haven't seen the YouTube video yet, feel free to go watch that, after the stream or whenever you got to dip out or tomorrow or whatever. Put up a YouTube short as well. I'm trying to test, if... honestly, I'll probably just upload to all 3 platforms, but I've been testing, the same video on TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts, because not everyone's everywhere on the internet, so seeing how, that performs. And on Instagram Reels, I made a video about the announcement about Little Nightmares 3 that's coming out, if you guys saw that from Gamescom. Very excited for that. You guys know I loved Little Nightmares 1 and 2. So very, very excited, because apparently that's coming out in 5 months or something like that. Tentatively, we'll see what happens. I want the devs to make that as good as possible, but it kind of took off on Instagram Reels a little bit. I don't really post a lot over there, so that was cool. So funny, I was like, wow, Brian's live early, and then I was reminded I'm still in PST. Yeah, that'll do it. That West Coast time jump, right?
He only likes to be
hey, Rye, thank you so much for the 60 freaking months. What the heck?
Bare skin.
Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. I don't know why Justin read that emoji that way. That was really weird. But thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, can we get some hype and some pride spam in the chat? Thank you so much for 60 months. That's really cool of you. So excited for another one. Still have to play the second one first, though. The second one's so good, Corey. It takes everything that was good in the first one and makes it even better, in my opinion. 3, I am so thrilled for, though. I'm so excited to play that. So that's going to be really cool. But yeah, I'm probably going to be doing a lot more short-form content on video sites. Obviously, I love streaming. Still going to be sticking to regular streaming. But if you guys haven't watched the YouTube video yet, I'm back to making YouTube videos, and I'm serious about it this time. I feel it in my bones. It's so different than it was before because of just all the progress I've made in therapy and growing as a person and whatnot. So it's been kind of good to get back into the groove of just making short form and long form video content instead of only relying on being live to have a presence online. So thank you to everyone supporting. It's been wonderful seeing all the nice comments over on the YouTube video. I'll get back to replying to them very soon, I promise. Liz, what's up? Good to see you here. Hello. Kia, hello. Hi, everybody joining the stream. Nice to have you here. Welcome. Bree, enjoy your dinner. Hope that it goes very well. hope that it's delicious. Gray Lady, what's up? Hello, hi, welcome, late night gang. It's good to see all of you here. Welcome, welcome. Again, if you don't know what's going on tonight, you can always use that tonight command. If you're newer here, feel free to join our Discord. Outside of that, follow me on all my socials, etc., because I'm going to be posting a lot more on all the places that I can. It's been kind of fun to just, again, feel like I have the energy and the motivation and the creativity and inspiration to do the stuff that I've missed out on doing for a long time because of mental health reasons. So thank you. All of you here have definitely helped me get back to that confidence again. Anyway, that's my good news, really. My bad news is my internet is still really bad for some reason. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It was funky earlier today. They've been doing a little bit of work on the outside of my building, so I wonder if they accidentally, messed up a wire or something. I hope I'm still here. I hope I'm still good. Sound's okay, audio's okay, or the video's okay, etc. I hope so. We'll see. We'll just brute force like we always do, just in case. But you're good? Still good? Okay, awesome. Thank you. Hey, that was my good news, though. Everything I just shared there. Of course, as everyone says you're good, I start buffering again. What the shit, dude? Why is it doing this to me? Don't do this again. It's so embarrassing. It's my partnerversary. I want a better internet connection for my partnerversary. That's what I want. Good news, it was sub 100 Fahrenheit today. Next week we have multiple days of highs in the 90s and lows in the 70s. Thank goodness. Oh my god, that heat wave is no joke. Also, anyone on the West Coast who is dealing with the hurricane and, if you're in LA and had to deal with, the freaking earthquake hurricane, the combination hurricane and earthquake, I hope that, everyone is safe and okay and everything, because that shit is so scary. That is absolutely wild that all happened. Sarah, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. We just got started a little bit ago, so welcome on in. I hope that you had a good stream. What were you up to? Tell us all about it. We're also, doing good news. So if anyone has any good news, drop it here in the chat. Would love to read as much of it as I can. Obviously, there's more of you than there is of me. So I hope to see people supporting each other, celebrating each other, etc. Played Hades? Awesome. That's a fun game. I still have to get back to that so that I can beat it before Hades 2 comes out, because I'm very excited for Hades 2 also. Being in the middle of the hurricane rain was so weird, but we didn't feel the earthquake where I was. That's good. I had a couple friends who were closer to the epicenter of it, and I was very worried for them because obviously 2 natural disasters at once. It's like, when's the third one gonna hit? What the fuck, But fortunately, everyone was okay. What a username. Naray, thank you so much for gifting a sub to No More Buffering. Oh my god, thank you so much. That's really, really nice of you. No more buffering. If you do happen to stop by the stream, make sure you're saying thanks to Naray. Enjoy the emotes and the sub badge. Thank you so much, Naray. That was really kind. Ironically, that reprieve next week will partly be from the dregs of Tropical Storm Harold coming up from the Gulf. It's so wild how weather works, where it's like it can be something. I saw some friends in LA who were saying that the hurricane downgraded from like a Cat 4 or whatever it was to like a Cat, like, we needed this because there's been so little rain in LA this season that they like really needed like the rainfall. And I was like, it's so strange how that works out that way, Guess who figured out how to give meme subs? Oh my god. I can tell. Thank you so much, Naray. That was really nice of you. I had an awesome time at KCON and had a ton of really unique, and cool experiences, including some idle interactions. So I won't take up everybody's time rambling, but honestly, it was one of the best experiences I've had in recent times. That's awesome. I'm glad that you had such a good time. That's wonderful. That when Morgan went to KCON years and years back, I think she went to go see BTS. And she had the early viewing tickets or something. Like, she got to go there for like their sound check or something. It was like a really small, intimate thing back then. I can't imagine that the K-pop industry is that way anymore. It's probably like way more jam-packed now, but I'm glad that you had a great time with that and had some cool moments. Storm, what's up? Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Harold only reached named tropical storm status less than 12 hours before making landfall today. Harold's a weak little baby then, compared to Hillary. Wild. Good news, I move next Wednesday. Nice! Sarah, good luck with that. I hope that that goes really smoothly. There's tons of people moving right now, both in the community, amongst my friends, etc. So that's really cool. I got to see Zero Base 1 and cried. I'm glad that you had such a good emotional time. Here's the thing about those moments, you know, like, people are always, like, so mean about people's hobbies and stuff, and they're like, that's so cringy that you got emotional during, like, this thing. But the fact that you have an emotional experience that's going to become, like, this really good memory that stays with you forever, that's fucking cool. That's awesome. There's nothing wrong with that. I love that. That's very, very awesome for you. Very good stuff. Also, I'm sorry I've been missing a lot of people's good news here. I hope that chat is being very nice to each other, celebrating each other, congratulating each other, etc. Like I said, I'm not going to be fully here tonight. 9 hours of sleep over the past 48 hours has not done my brain very well. So, brain very good, very well. Whichever one that is in that sentence structure. I don't know. Who cares? I'm part of the American education system, so obviously I'm dumb. Unfortunately, need to head to bed, but hope you have an amazing partnerversary stream. Thank you, Corey. That's really nice of you to have stopped by. I hope that you get some great rest. I know that things have been rough. Please take care of you, seriously. ZB1 has only been debuted for 1 month, so it was exciting. Well, I hope that they can make it in the very competitive industry that they're a part of. That's cool. There's so many groups that I literally have not heard of, or am like, I don't want to watch 13-year-olds perform, you know? Like, everyone is a zygote to me now. I've started feeling that way about, like, 20-somethings, all of you out there. I'm always like, oh my god, you're so fucking young. That's just me becoming incredibly old, though, so it is what it is. It's the natural cycle. No dumb, just tired. I mean, there's a little bit of dumb in there. I already have tomorrow's TikTok plan, by the way. I'm going to be telling a rather embarrassing and intimate story about something that happened to me when I was a kid that I'm going to blame on why I am dumb, you know? So... Anime Fangirl, what's up? Hello. They were on the most recent Mnet survival show. I mean, that is a good... like, advantage, but it doesn't always guarantee success, especially with Western markets the way that they are. But I'm glad that that you have that. I mean, I don't even keep up with Mnet survival stuff anymore because it's just not for me. But I'm glad that you have a new group to stand. So apart from making art, I decided to take a break, so I still have the fire to continue later. Hey, I mean, I honestly think that's the greatest thing to do is head yourself off at the pass before you hit burnout. Like, that's the way that I look at it. Their youngest was born in 07. Jesus fucking Christ, that's illegal. Yeah, honestly, here's my thing, and I've shared this before with you, Sky, and a number of other people.
Hello,
I am highly aware of how weird that industry is, so even though it is getting slightly better, I wait until a group's been around for a couple years before I'm like, they seem happy, or they seem kind of fucking miserable, or that, like, group has been out, or, like, that company that they belong to has been outed as being, like, truly horrible from, like, a human rights perspective, before I start, like, getting into groups. Like, I still, like, even some of the groups that have been around for a while, I'm just not that into. Sad Waffle Monkey, what's up? 38 freaking months. Thank you so much for the big resub. I appreciate that a ton. Also, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna watch a 16-year-old. I just don't care. I don't care what a teen has to sing to me about. But I hope that they have a successful career. Like I said, I hope that it goes very well for them and that the people who are fans of them enjoy that. So, yeah. How's everyone doing this fine times? I am exhausted, Apollo. Good to see you here. See, I was so tired I called you Sad Waffle Monkey instead of your name at first. But that's just the way it be sometimes. But we're here. We're vibing. We're sharing good news for anyone who's dropping in now. Welcome. Feel free to drop in your own good news, you know. I'll be honest, I'm having a pretty rough night, so I'm going to head off. Silly geese have fun and having extra fun for me, please, and thanks. Storm, thanks so much for popping in to say hi. Sorry to hear that you're having a rough night. Please take care of yourself, genuinely. So fucking sore. Oh no, Liz, that doesn't sound fun. I've been getting a little bit sore from some of my workouts, but I've been making sure I'm not pushing myself so hard that I'm, like, you know, waking up in pain or anything. That's so valid. Yeah, it's just one of the, I'm over 20 years older than that idol. I literally, there's nothing that we're ever going to have in common that's just, besides being Korean. Like, so that's the way that I look at, like, a lot of newer groups. Like, I really, really tried to get into New Jeans. I like their music. Outside of that, I'm never gonna stand the group. Some of those girls are, like, what, 14 years old? Like, I can't feel good about watching that. So it's like I'll listen to New Jeans' music. I think that they're really catchy. But outside of that, it's like I'm just not big into the K-pop scene at all anymore. It's just not for me. It's not interesting to me. Going back, but I like the fact that they make music, and that's what it is at the end of the day, is they make music and cool music videos, so sometimes I'll watch those. Yo, what's up, Amy? Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. Going back to my Twitch government name, yeah, instead of your government name, it's your Twitch government username. That's the way that it is, Apollo. Wait. Morgan's home. I thought that I saw movement out of my periphery. And then I heard the bedroom door close, and it's closed now, and she's in there. Morgan's home. She's finally home. She can tame our cat. Oh, my God. I shared the good news of scheduling my biometrics appointment and soreness from work tonight. I was initially doing squats while sweeping under the seating bench, and it's the first serious leg day since 2020. Liz, listen, as someone who's gotten heavily into squat routines lately, I feel your pain. I get it. Sorry I haven't been here much. I've been going through it. Amy, this is just the time of year everyone's going through it right now. Please don't apologize for not being around. You got your own priorities. You got your own things to handle. You know the streams are going to be here. You know content's going to be here. In fact, more content's going to be here than you're used to, because not only am I going to be streaming more, but I was just talking about how I'm getting back into doing short form and long form video content. So stuff going up on the YouTube channel. If you guys haven't checked out the new YouTube video, I got YouTube shorts going up. I got TikToks, Instagram reels, you name it. So it's going to be kind of fun. The gamer reflexes, yeah. It's so hard for me to like New Jeans because of Min Hee Jin. Again, I am not part of the K-pop culture at all, so I don't know any of the tea. I'm just there to listen to music, and that's about it. Good news, this Friday, I'm meeting up with my friends for a Mario Kart party in my apartment. That should be so fun, Apollo. Have a blast with that. God, thank you, Naray. I was talking about how I'm dog shit at Mario Kart, and I'm willing to admit that. I'm, like, just not super good at it. I think the last one I was good at was the Nintendo 64 one. And I was okay at Double Dash, on the GameCube. But, like, outside of that, I'm just not good at those games. So I hope that anyone who has, but I remember loving getting together with friends and playing multiplayer Nintendo 64 and GameCube, like Super Smash Bros. Melee and Mario Kart and stuff like that. And, like, you know, doing, like, Halo on Xbox and whatever. I'm old. That first part was a question. I genuinely don't remember which communities I've told about finally scheduling that goddamn appointment. Well, listen, here's the thing. I feel like good news is something that, like, people, like, I've talked about this before. If you're excited about something, you're happy about good news, feel free to drop it again. I'm always happy seeing it, you know, as long as it's still bringing you happiness. That's wonderful. Be updating all the times I lose miserably. Thank you very much. Silver Lining, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. If you guys want to send me all your good news, I'd love to read them since I only have bad news right now. I'm so sorry to hear that, Amy. Again, you got stuff that you got to prioritize. Content's always going to be there, so, like, take care of you. Do not feel bad for missing out on streams here and there. It happens. Everyone's got a life. The world is on fire. The economy's in shambles. It's Jover, you know? Hurricanes and natural disasters are destroying California. It's just a mess right now. I hope that people are taking care of themselves before they think about giving attention to a random person online playing video games. Like, genuinely. Like, I'm just a person on the internet playing video games at the end of the day. Namiri, thank you so much for 2 years, 24 months. Jeebus, thank you. Congrats on evolving into a silver. Jolteon, if you are here and you have hype or pride emotes, drop them in the chat for a big, big milestone. Thank you for that huge amount of support. Good news part 2, currently working on a giant 4-foot-long earthworm. These have become my newest type. Wait. working on? Are you like knitting one or crocheting one, or are you trying to like crossbreed the genetics of an earthworm until it's like so gigantic it like breaks records or something? Like, I don't know. I've not heard of the first earthworm, or maybe I did and I just forgot. Again, brain is not going to be working very well up here tonight. It's just the way that things are going to be. I will say this much. Thank you so much again for all the good news. Everyone has been wonderful. I am going to actually take a very, very brief break here, like just a couple minutes to go catch up with Morgan and say hi and welcome her back home. And refill my water because it's getting kind of low. So I'm going to go do those things real fast. We'll, call it an unofficial pee break of sorts. So if you guys want to, hang out, listen to tunes, look at Wide Bernie, you're welcome to do so. Or you can go to the bathroom, refill your water, wash your hands, make yourself a snack, get comfy, get into your favorite jammies or hoodie or whatever so that you're ready for just like chilling out with Power Wash and vibing because, again, this is the extent of what my brain is going to be able to do. But here's Bernie to babysit all of you. Please be good so that the mods don't have to do work. They work very hard, and they're going through it too. So let them relax. Be nice. All right, I'll be right back. Enjoy!
Keep on trying, 'cause maybe I'm crazy as you. You keep on trying, 'cause maybe I'm crazy as you.
I lost your attention. I'm running out your mind. Don't know the direction to your side. Got the wrong impression. I thought that we were fine, but now it's turned to ice. So you decide, and I just wait. I don't get you, I don't chase. So you decide, and I'll just save my time. I guess we'll never know, but don't say that you're sorry. Don't say that you're sorry, girl. 'Cause we came almost too close, but don't say that you're sorry. You don't really want me, girl.
Hey stranger, tell me why I can find the beauty in the little things I see in your impatience in your eyes. Don't be shy, why not live a little and tell your heart the truth. I'll tell you that mine is beating out my chest right now.
Hello, everybody. I'm back. I hope everyone had a good bathroom / snack break / refill of water bottle break, whatever it may have been. But I am back now. Thank you also, Naray, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Silver Lining. Silver Lining, enjoy the emotes and the sub badge and a ad-free viewing experience for the next month. Thank you very, very much. Thanks, everybody. That's really, really nice of you. Thank you for the support tonight. I have a test-related good news. She's been on her titty stickers for most of the month, and they're already doing their nickname / job, and it makes me so excited and happy for her, but at the same time I feel so bad for her because they're not supposed to start changing quite yet. I fear she's blurst in the same way as me. Oh, no. Well, I guess it's one of those things where you're just going to have to see what happens. I am very, I hope that, like what Maddie said, hope she gets blessed with just the right amount of success. Absolutely. My goodish news, I bought Baldur's Gate, and it's interesting. I'm taking a small break because I'm getting a little frustrated. Yeah, it's one of those games that, I don't know how much experience you have with tabletop stuff, but, like, oh, wait, Bernie's still up. Sorry. Tabletop, if you are not super familiar with, like, tabletop RPGs and stuff like that, I've heard that it can be a little bit of a learning curve, but also from people who are very, very into, like, D&D and stuff like that, I've heard that it is a great intro to that stuff, and learning some mechanics that become progressively more advanced as you go on, which is really cool. I like that we're using, every medium possible to help people learn, What the heck? Oh my god, would you kindly get rated? Oh my god, what the heck? Is this a Bioshock reference? Katie Peters Plays, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello, hi. Very little experience, but I played a lot of ESO, so, like, skill building is not as intimidating as I thought. Yeah, it's good that, like, there's some video game mechanics in it that would, like, translate from something like ESO for sure. But, like, definitely the tabletop, like, emphasis on it, hopefully will be something you get used to and you just have, like, a lot of fun with it. Because from what I've heard and what I've watched, it is, like, Game of the Year material for sure. Raiders, hello! Please make sure that you're reading the rules if you're new here, just so that, or you haven't been around for a while or anything like that, just so that you can not get timed up by me, a mod, or Nightbot. Katie Peters, hey, what's up? Hello, hi. Katie, what were you playing? How was your stream? What were you up to? Thank you for the happy partnerversary. That's really nice of you. If you are new here, by the way, hello, hi. My name is Brian, aka Girbeagly. I am a Korean-American, full-time Twitch partner, YouTuber, voice actor. I do a little bit of everything from playing AAA games down to indie games. I open up Pokemon cards and I do some cosplay. If you decide to stick around, thank you so much for supporting my humble little community, helping us grow. If you don't, that's okay too. I will not take that personally. It's literally the internet, and this just is the way that things go. You're not going to vibe with every single person's energy on the internet. I was just telling my chat the other day that the best advice ever I've been given and could possibly give is stop trying to make everyone like you. You don't even like everybody. It's that simple. Danica, hey, what's up? Hello, hi. We're playing Pico Park with the WYKT. That's so fun. That is so fun. Welcome on in again, Raiders. If you missed the raid intro or anything like that, because, like, ads, hopefully you have a lot of fun here tonight. Thank you so much for joining. It is my partnerversary. I was going to do more, but so my partner was out of town. She was out of town for, like, a couple days. And every time she goes out of town, my cat, Sig, becomes this evil gremlin menace and does not let me sleep. He just, like, jumps on me and screams in my face and basically just like, where's Mom? And I'm like, dude, I can't, like, bring her back right now. She's on a trip. So I'm running on about 9 hours of sleep over the course of the past 2 days. So that's been kind of fun. If I seem a little bit tired or out of it, I am. But I will be vibing with some power wash here tonight. So if that sounds like it's your jam, if you want to get to know me and the community a little bit better, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Late Night Gang, as we call it, because it will go late, most likely. But not too late, because I need to sleep so badly. Thank you for all these follows, by the way. That's really nice. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thought you were going to say you don't even like you, and I was like, yeah, sometimes. Listen, no, that's the thing I tell trolls, where I'm like, people will come in and say something, like, egregiously awful to me, and I'll be like, my self-esteem isn't hurt by that, because no one can say anything as mean to me as my own brain says to me. So, any, like, random troll out there, you're a fucking nobody to me. I do not care. I've said things that are a million times meaner to myself. I'm highly aware of my own insecurities. I'm highly aware of the pain points that I need to work on. But that's between me, not between me and a stranger on the internet. I don't give a shit about strangers on the internet if they're gonna come in and try to ruin a stranger's happiness, you know? Happy partnerversary. Hey, Voracious Violet, happy birthday to you. How's that? Yeah, I Uno reversed you there. How's that one? Sig just needing all the attention because mom left and he's mad. Yeah, he's just a big brat is what he is. This community is very wholesome. It's always a good time. Thank you. I'm so glad that you feel that way, Silver. We've had a lot of people dropping by lately, and they've been talking about how much they like the vibes here, so love that a ton. Lulu, what's up? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Again, yeah, if you're brand new here, I just do variety gaming mainly. Sometimes I do something a little bit wacky and unhinged, and every now and then you'll see me in cosplay. I like to, you know, get like dressed up and have fun doing that, or opening like Pokemon cards or Yu-Gi-Oh cards or whatever. So outside of that, it's chill vibes. Occasionally a cursed meme here or there, but I hope that anyone coming in from the raid is having a lovely, lovely week so far. Welcome on in. And if you're on the West Coast, which I know some of you are, I hope that you've been staying safe with all the insane weather and acts of God or whatever the hell, the natural disasters. Well, that your partnerversary and my birthday fall on the same date. Coincidence or conspiracy? Well, technically, I don't want to be the, like, well, actually, like, kind of nerd, but technically my partnerversary was yesterday. I'm so sorry, Voracious Violet. We almost mind melded a little bit, but this is good because this gives you a day where people don't have to celebrate me. They can celebrate you fully the way that you deserve to be celebrated on your birthday. On your birthday. Same with Jacob. It's also Jacob's birthday. Birthday twins in chat. Yeah. It's been wild weather in SoCal. Thankfully, the hurricane wasn't that bad. I heard that, it downgraded from like a Cat 4 down into whatever it became, like tropical storm territory again, which I'm so happy about, especially with the West Coast getting hit with an earthquake at the same time. I don't know why that happens, but that's scary. So kind of, Brian, to give you just one day, that's all you get. The other 364 days of the year are meant to be for me. I'm a streamer. Therefore, I have anime protagonist ego, which means that everything should be about me. I'm the main character. Give me all your money and attention, or else. Someone's going to clip that out of context, for sure. Hurricane / earthquake / tornado / mudslide / partridge in a pear tree. Yeah, my favorite Christmas song of all time, for sure. Happy birthday to the happy belated partnerversary. Thank you. I appreciate that, Might Still. That's very, very nice of you. Tito, what's up? Good to see you here. Hello. I've been summoned by my parasocial stremmer. I sent out the bat signal, and you've answered the call. The Tito signal. Even my cat came to give you her attention at that. Ah, hi, cat. Hello, kitty. What's up, Squeebles? Good to see you here. Gonna clip it and cancel you on Tumblr? No, not Tumblr. I have no way of defending myself because I use it like once every year. Hi, hello, here is your attention. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's, normally I have to pay like a premium service for that, you know? I have to like hire a bunch of people from Bangladesh to bot my channel, you know? But welcome on in, everybody. Like I said, I'm probably gonna get started with some Power Wash Sim here in a moment. and just chill. You know, it's just gonna be all about the chill tonight, because that's what my brain needs. So I'll be with you here for the next, like, maybe couple hours, and then I gotta tap out a little bit, maybe earlier tonight. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, it's cool to hit this milestone, but this is already, like, you know, we celebrated 10 years of content earlier this year, so I don't know. We got the whole year to celebrate and do cool things in the community. But this is the only night you'll see me having that 69 sub goal, you know, because I'm leaning into the memes here for you, chat. Beans, what's up? Good to see you here. Corvid, thank you so much for the 33 months. I appreciate that so much. That's really, thank you. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you. If you have any hype or some pride that you'd like to put in the chat there for that very long resub, feel free to do so. Thank you. Powerwash Sim is good, chill vibe. I love it. It was like my big pandemic game, like during like lockdown and everything when I was streaming all the time. Good God, I had a lot of fun doing Powerwash. That was like my healthy escapism away from everything that was burning down the world. So this is my kind of game. This is like one of my favorite games of all time. I have over 100 hours in it now, which is kind of just really weird to think about, because it's a freaking I have 115 hours in this game, which is just really wild. I want to buy it on the Switch so bad, and it's all your fault. I mean, what can I say? I am an influencer. 69/420/666/710/ yeah. Listen, the meme numbers are funny. I have to lean into it a bit, right? All right, we gotta go and start the game, though. You do not need to hit the nice number, no pressure. Ira, do you think this is your stream or something? I'm the one who tells people that they don't have to feel pressure about hitting the goal. Listen, if you're in this community, you should be pressuring each other to donate to me. I won't pressure you, but, you know, you should parasocially be supporting me. That's the way that it should go. This ain't your stream to run. This is my rodeo. All right. Clean the ancient... Oh, yeah, it was the big hand that was pointing out to the volcano or whatever. And there's, like, cats out here. There's, like, cats in the desert, which is fun. So... Backseat community. There's literally a tag that says no backseating. God damn it. I fear... Chat, I fear that George Bush's No Child Left Behind failed greatly. She Who Rises, hello. Give Girbeagly your money responsibly. Hello, hi, welcome to the community. We have to cyberbully each other to get to 69 subscriber, guys. The streamer says so. That's right, I'm influencing you. Second-hand influencing. I can't be canceled if it's second-hand this way. What if I'm in the backseat of the car, though? Then you're in the wrong space, because here's how real alphas... This is the real Sigma grind set is you're driving your own car, you know? You don't ride in anyone else's car. That's how... that's how you get into that beta behavior. Nice. You have to be in your own car, driving yourself. No carpooling. All right? Environmentalism... Huh, that's not the Sigma way. Not the Bush admin. Talia, what's up? Hello. I was the child that was left behind. Oh my god, oh no. Silver Lining, thank you for the 69 very nice bits. I appreciate that. You did activate that meme notification, so thank you. We got one-seat coupes. Yeah, you got to get that one-seat coupe. You got to be like Christian Bale in American Psycho. Isn't that like the Sigma Bale meme? Where it's all like, you know, the part where they're showing off their business cards gets like green screened, where it's like showing off like my collection of like Beanie Babies or whatever, my collection of Squishmallows or whatever, like gets green screened onto those. And they're like, oh, very nice, you know, like that kind of thing. Yo, Corbin, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Lulu. What the heck? Lulu, enjoy the emotes, enjoy the sub badge. Make sure you're saying thanks to Corbin. Thank you to both of you for being parts of the community. Thank you very, very much. 69% clean, nice. Yeah, we stopped this one at 69% last time because, again, who doesn't like a good meme number, right? We're going to head to bed. Have a great stream. Hopefully I can catch you another time. Mike Still, it was great meeting you. Thank you so much for vibing here and joining the community. It will be nice to get to know you in some future streams. Full alpha mode is letting someone else drive so I can play my Game Boy Advance. We don't distract drive here. That is the alpha move for sure, is have someone else chauffeur you. For a second, Twitch said I only had 3 channel points, and I was like, how? Because you greedily spent them. Guys, everyone look at Mavis and know this is how you don't finance. This is like, you know, Finance 101 mistakes. Right there. Where you lose all of your channel points to something extremely silly. Like a compliment bar. Oh my god. Thank you, Mavis, for sticking around long enough to activate a compliment party. That's so nice of you. If you've never been here for a compliment party, it is when you can say a compliment to someone else here in the chat, or you can compliment the community as a whole. Obviously, only if you feel comfortable doing so, but it's something nice that we like to do here, where the attention doesn't have to be just on me. It can be on other people here in the community, just so that people remember that, like, whether you're being directly complimented or not, you are a part of the community. You're someone that we appreciate being here. So feel free to drop some compliments. Be kind to each other. Be wonderful, as I know you will be. Or, you know, if you're not, then you'll be destroyed. Oh, yeah. I forgot that. The ancient cave drawings of early man. Unbelievable that they left this. What could it mean? What could this possibly mean, chat? Oh, my God. Anyway, I love you, chat. Ooh, woo. All of you are gorgeous and loved. I'm proud of every single one of you, no matter what you have been doing. Love that message, Apollo. Thank you so much for that nice compliment. Everyone here is so lovely and kind. I'm so happy to be in the presence of each and every one of you. What the heck? That's such a nice compliment, Mavis. Very counter to the cursed energy you bring sometimes, I must say. Lady Saga, what's up? Good to see you here. Hello. Hi. Haven't been here in a while, but everyone's still so nice and supportive. Glad to be back because y'all are the best. Well, it's nice to see you here again, Silver Lining. Thank you so much for joining us here on a random Tuesday night. And by random Tuesday night, my partner freaking versary, I guess, excuse me. Oh my god, I had Pizza Hut breadsticks for dinner. So Morgan is not the biggest Pizza Hut breadstick lover. I am a huge Pizza Hut breadstick lover. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the nostalgia of when I was younger. I love, love, love Pizza Hut breadsticks. So they had a special at my local Pizza Hut where you got 10 breadsticks for like $10 or something, which is great because normally it's like 5 for $7 or like $8 or something like that. So I was like, oh shit, that's a good deal. So I just bought 10 breadsticks and ate them for my dinner. It's my girl dinner. Yo, what's up, May? Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Brian, you adore my cursed energy. You're just too scared to admit it. Who says I'm scared? Like I said, as the Sigma grind setter here. Listen, I'll even talk like Christian Bale in American Psycho. It's kind of like his accent, right? He has that like weird lisp in that movie. Which I naturally kind of have like a little bit of. Because maybe I was just destined to be the Sigma Bale, you know? Maybe I'm supposed to be that meme. Listen, I appreciate no one's cursed energy but my own, though. So how's that? My dinner was a bowl of popcorn. Girl dinner, girl dinner. Listen, girl dinner is valid, okay? It happens to all of us. The way Christian Bale speaks is so off-putting to me every time. In that movie specifically, or in general? Because, like, in that movie, obviously, he's supposed to be a bit off-putting, but, like, yeah, I sometimes am just like, it's so interesting. He's such a great actor, right? He's, like, genuinely, like, a really good actor, but he does have, like, a weird, kind of a weird voice. It's kind of like a weird, like, I always get so put off because I forget that he's British, or Irish, or whatever he is, and then, like, I hear his natural accent, and I'm like, oh, shit, that's right. He's not a weirdo from American. He's a weirdo from America. He's a weirdo from Europe, you know? In general, the only time I'm not stressed out by the way he speaks is in Howl, because I don't have to see him. Listen, and he's a great Howl, you know? Like, he is, like, He is actually like a really, like, he made that dub in a lot of ways. The way his mouth moves is stressful. He kind of talks like with pursed lips a little bit, so I get what you're saying. Like, genuinely. A weirdo from American? Listen, I'm running on 9 hours of sleep over the past 2 days. I'm allowed to make, like, dyslexic, and I also have dyslexia. So I'm allowed. Brittany's, thank you so much for the 10 months. What the heck? And the double digits. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we get some hype and some pride in the chat for double-digit resub? I appreciate that. The weirdo from American. Me too. It's like the man from U.N.C.L.E. You know, that movie? Which was, God, after watching the documentary, House of Hammer, and learning all about the, like, Army Hammer's, like, fucked up family, like, and then watching that afterwards, like, because Morgan and I were like, let's see how this movie holds up. And I had kind of forgotten that Army Hammer was in that. It was like, every scene felt like a jump scare. I was like, oh, fuck, he's in this. Oh, God, I forgot. Oh, my God. You are allowed to make dyslexic. Thank you. I appreciate that you have allowed me to make dyslexic, comrade. Yo, what's up, Fallen? Welcome to the stream. Hello. Christian Bale as Hal was, It was so good. It was so good. I do actually really appreciate his performance in that movie. I think it's very, very good, honestly. So, very nice. That was not meant to be like a Borat very nice. That just came out naturally. I'm sorry. I'm a millennial. Like I said, I've shared this story a number of times, but one of the craziest things that ever happened in college was there was a bar downtown in the town that I went to college for my first 3 years of college at, where they had Borat Wednesdays, which was, or like Borat Tuesdays, and that meant that anyone who came in and ordered their drinks in the Borat voice got like every drink for like $1 each for like the first like 4 drinks or something. So like you got like 4 full strength drinks for $4, which was like a steal in college also, like where no one had any money. If you just went in and you ordered like Borat. It was the worst thing in the world though, because you know, it's like the thing, like everyone's like, hey, you want to hear my Peter Griffin impression? Hey, do you want to hear like my Borat impression? Was like what it was back then. But it was just like a bunch of like dopey white dudes who were like bad at accents, who were like, my wife would like 4 drinks, and it'd be like, oh dude, I want to fucking rip my eyeballs out and my ears and shove them into my ears so I can't hear anymore. Because holy shit, it was bad. And now it's sort of like the joke I was making the other night, that it's like now if you go to like a party, people are like, hey, do you want to hear my Markiplier impression? That's what it feels like every time I log onto TikTok now. Everyone's like, oh, you want to hear me do a Mark impression? I'm like, absolutely not. I would rather eat a like handful of nails like right now. Just chew them until I have to swallow them, you know? I love Howl's Moving Castle, but it's hard for me not to hear Mike Wazowski every time Calcifer spoke. Always watching. And that was The Witch. And then Calcifer's like, oh man, I'm Mike Wazowski again. Oh my, listen, that's also another phenomenal performance though in that movie. I have to say that movie has some of the best dubbing out of any of those Ghibli films. If it's not a Mark impression, then it's John Mulaney impression. Oh my god, yeah. I mean, you're so right though. Like I said, even one of the recording sessions I did for the podcast that I'm a voice in, they were like, oh, we need like a character that sounds like a dopey intern. So like we want like John Mulaney energy. And I was like, oh god. Hey, did you hear about, my wife was watching the news the other day. Like, so I just like did like that, but like with a geekier boy accent where I was just like, oh yeah, I love Lord of the Rings, like kind of thing. It is those two always though. No thanks. I would rather eat paint. I'd rather drink some paint that I could find at Home Depot for sure than hear your Markiplier impression. Thinking of Jordan's Brian impression, you know what's very funny about that gray lady? Everyone's like, it's so good. And that was the moment I was like, Oh, this is why we're getting subpar voice actors and things. No one knows what anyone sounds like anymore. Because Jordan's impression actually is not even close to fucking like what I sound like. That's the way that it is. I went back, everyone was like, oh, it sounds so good. And I was like, nope, all of you are literally just stand-pilled at this point. Genuinely not a good impression. Yo, what's up, Rookie? Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hello, hi. I hope that you're having a good night. We are vibing with some power wash and chilling as we do. Drag him. I was just like, oh, cool. Someone did like an impression of me? I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to hear this. And then I was like, oh, this is why Jordan's a guitarist and doesn't sing. Not only did you drag Jordan, you mopped the fucking floor. Listen, he did a great job as Jonah in Boyfriend Dungeon, all right? If you were a color of paint, why do you guys don't need to make a Sona for everything? We don't need paint Sonas now. What is happening? Oh my god. Why? Speaking of good dubbing, Kaiji Tang is absolutely killing it. You know what's so funny about Kaiji? I'm so glad that you brought him up, Nymeria. First off, you're absolutely right. Kaiji Tang, if you guys don't know, is the voice of Gojo. Gojo. Satoru. Like that meme. From Jujutsu Kaisen and like a million other voices. Like, he's an incredibly talented dude. But I almost got to meet him when I was on the set of Hyper RPG. When we were doing the Colox, or not Colox stuff, when we did the Squid Game one shot. So I got to actually almost meet him. Because he was going to be someone, Gojo's my wife. I think he's everybody's. He's very pretty, right? But Kaiji gives him such a good voice. But he had to back out last second, unfortunately, which is kind of a bummer because I really wanted to meet him because I was already like a fan of like his voice acting. I was like, oh no shot, I'm gonna get to meet Kaiji, and then he had to back out. What's up, Blogger says what? Bree, hello. My paint Sona would be bright orange, not neon, but bright. Why? Why do we have people coming in right away with a paint Sona? Oh my god. Good lord. Listen, some of you might resonate with this particular topic about paint Sonas because I know at least in the 2000s we hadn't completely really gotten around to like stopping kids from eating paint chips. So I get it. You are what you eat kind of thing. I gotta watch Jujutsu Kaisen. It's on my watch anime list. It's very fun. It's a very fun anime. It's a shonen anime, so it's dumb and it doesn't make sense, but it's fun. It's got a lot of action. It kind of never stops, really. It's nice because there's like zero filler. And as someone who's been reading the manga past where they left the anime off, there's a lot of crazy shit on the horizon. So he's the perfect Gojo. He's so good, genuinely so fucking good at what he does, right? So if you eat paint, are you a work of art? Your stomach and your intestines are, kind of. That's actually, now that I think about it, yeah, you've kind of like painted your insides. So you kind of are. 1 billion, what's up? Good to see ya. Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. What is your paint Sona's HTML color code? Yeah, what's the swatch that you have to bring in when you go to like Home Depot and you ask like someone there if they have the color? You know, like what paint swatch are you? That's the one I'm more interested in. Is I want like your actual like Unicode or whatever. Wait, this actually works, Austin, because like you're like in graphic design, so you actually know those codes, don't you? I'm hoping for the tie-dye inside. Yeah, it's like the tie-dye t-shirt parties, but it's it's your stomach. It's the inside of your guts. Love how you're keeping your masterpiece as long as possible. Praise be the Mogi's pasta. This is what I do Back when I first started playing this in like 2020, I'm pretty sure I did it this way as well. I had one of these in like the skate park level. And I was like, I have to save this. This is very important part of history, is to keep this, get as close to 100% while not removing the art. You know, I do for better or worse. I knew it. I mean, I guess you could be a work of art if you ate paint, but you'd also be not on this plane of existence anymore. Yeah, I mean, there's some people out there who've had, like, lead paint chips at least once when they were a kid, and they're still with us, so, you know? This is a work of art. This is a work of art. This is a work of art. Remember that meme? God. You know what's weird is that's, like, an old meme now. Like, that meme is, like, several years old, isn't it? Oh, my God, people actually hitting me up with the codes. Unreal. Wild. See, I've never learned any of those codes because obviously being colorblind, I was explaining this to Morgan because she was like, a couple years ago, she was asking me why I wasn't that familiar with color theory, even though she knew I was colorblind. And the way that I explained it to her was because I literally cannot experience color the same way that most people can, I just did not bother to learn that because I was like, cool, I can learn the, like, math formula of, like, blue plus yellow equals green, but I'm never going to be able to see that properly, so it doesn't really matter to me. So that is why I'm not, like, big on color theory. I don't, like, know the codes for colors. I don't know any of that stuff. Definitely chewed on old toys with lead paint as a child, and I'm fine, probably. I like the probably at the end, for sure. I like the meme where it was like, this is a work of, and then it did that song that was a banger. That's so many songs on TikTok, though. Like, which one? This is a work of art. This is a work of art. That makes sense? Yeah. It just was one of those things I never picked up. I just, like, it was like, oh, cool, color swatches. I don't care. They all look the same. Like, those 5 color swatches you just named, they all look the same to me. That's the way that I look at it. I'm not too good with the codes either, but I got a bookmark folder just for art/graphic design resources, including color wheels and color palette generators. Yeah, like, so color wheels were one of those things that they tried to teach me when I was in school, all the way through high school art. And I would be like, I'm colorblind. I just don't get it. I don't know which ones are, like, the inverse. Like, I don't understand which colors count as, like, the inverse of other colors. I don't get the, like, relationship between, like, that color and how it's the opposite of that other color. I just don't understand because I can't see that. I just don't get that. So, like, I just never bothered to learn that. And I'd always fail those parts of art. But I would always make up for it with, like, my still life sketches, I guess, were good enough to make me pass. So that was kind of neat. Pog Italian Pride, what's up, Rosa Pang? I don't know the codes, but we'll learn in the future. I think that a lot of people, at least from what I know from graphic design and art friends, it's, like, a good thing to actually get a little bit familiar with. Like, obviously, memorizing them all, it's kind of impossible to do that. But, like, knowing the ones that are your go-to help a ton when you're using, like, a digital palette, especially. So I just paint how my heart desires. Yeah, me too. Like I said, my big thing when I was young was I used to come home from kindergarten, and I'd have, like, I was obsessed with underwater stuff. I still am. I was literally watching River Monsters with Jeremy Wade earlier today while I was, like, working out and stuff. One of my favorite shows of all time. If you've never seen it, it's on HBO Max. It's amazing. I freaking adore that show. It's so good. But I love underwater stuff. So I'd come home and I'd have pictures of the ocean with, like, sharks and fish and stuff. And my mom would be like, "This is so cute. Why is the water blue though? Or why is the water purple though? Why is the ocean all purple?" I'd be like, "Oh, I thought that was blue. Is that not blue? Those colors are the same." And she's like, "What do you mean they're the same?" And then when I was 7, she finally got me tested for color blindness, and she was like, "Oh, holy shit, he's really colorblind." Fellow artists, y'all ever accidentally drink your paint water or stick a loaded up paintbrush in your mouth? I'm sure you're not alone in that, if I'm going to be honest, Mavis. Yo, J-Rose, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Listen, Mavis, you're being immediately validated in that question. I hope that you never feel alone in this community. Oh my god. I've come close to drinking paint water, but thankfully I caught myself all the time. Yeah, watercolors, I know a couple kids who intentionally drank it, like on a dare. But I don't know if any, like, I'm sure that some of my art friends have similar stories as well, so it's not just you guys. Not yet, but I kind of expect it since I'm about to start painting again. I was usually a cola bottle, using a cola bottle to hold my paint water, and I had to keep reminding myself not to drink it. Darkling, dude, that's awful. Oh my god, that would be a nightmare for someone who's as neurodivergent as me. Oh my lord. The worst chocolate milk, yeah, truly, the worst chocolate milk, the worst cola would be paint water. One time I went to lick my paintbrush after loading it up with black acrylic. I felt very smart. Oh, wait, you know what? So I have done that before. I just remembered. So I used to paint Warhammer 40K models back in the day because, again, I grew up as a dork with no friends. Literally, it was just like, I just have to fill the time with, like, silly hobbies. So one of my hobbies was I used to paint miniatures for the tabletop game Warhammer 40K. And I would, yeah, do the technique where you lick the end of your paintbrush and then you dip it in the paint. And I definitely had an unfortunate moment where I think I was loading up silver paint or like gold paint because I was a Chaos Space Marine player for the Iron Warriors. And they had gold and silver pellets, color pellets. And so it was either gold or silver paint that I accidentally put on my tongue, which was gross. Nowadays, Warhammer minis are just painted by dorks who do have friends. That's true, who have friends who will play it with them. I had one friend who played it with me. That was it. My cardinal sin is I'm terrible at cleaning my brushes after painting. It happens. It's a lot of work, if I'm going to be honest. Like, it's really not a fun thing to do. It's like you're tired out because you already did the art. Used your brain, used your creativity, did the physical activity, and then you're like, and now I gotta clean up. It's like when you cook, you know, when you're enthusiastic about cooking, and then you're like, but now I gotta do the dishes, this sucks. Just gives a sharper line for me. Yeah, I mean, that's a move. That's why most people do it, right? I just ended up, at least when I was painting miniatures, I moved to using, like, the finest tip brushes I could just so I would not make that mistake again. I don't understand Warhammer, but it's really cool when my brother shows me the minis he paints and explains the techniques he used and tried out. It is one of the most expensive tabletop games I've ever played. So the last time I played it, I was about 18 years old, so quite a while ago. But I just could never afford very many units because it was just so expensive. But I loved the painting aspect of it. I loved, like, even if I couldn't play it a lot because I didn't know that many people who could play it, and I didn't know, or I didn't have enough money to buy enough units to, like, play, like, big campaigns or anything with other people. I just enjoyed painting them for fun. And, you know, it was a little art thing. Antichrist Bear, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. I made chili the other day, and I actually cleaned the dishes. So proud of myself. Hey, that's awesome. I haven't made chili in such a long time, but that sounds like a really good, easy, you know, crock pot meal, or like just simmer on the stove kind of meal. Chili is yummy. That is some good news. I hope you enjoy it. Hope it's a great time eating that. All right, I am almost done here, Chatteroni. Look at that. Oh my god. There's so much in here, though. I gotta get all these nooks and crannies. Don't tell me I have to. I think I have to take off the long extension. Use the short one though. I think that will work in here. Maybe. Hey, let me game. Can I stand up, please? Why am I still laying down in here? Can I please stand up? Okay. The game like almost tried to soft lock me there for some reason. So many difficult to reach spots. Yeah. I'm inside this big old hand, you know? Just gotta get around the fingies. Gotta make sure that he doesn't have, like dirt under his fingernails. That's the move. Probably gonna start a load of dishes tonight. I was gonna do it this morning, but I was so tired. Like I was saying, it's the worst part after making food. I hope that it goes smoothly, though. I hope that it goes very, very smoothly for you. That's the one thing that I don't like about where Morgan and I live is we do not have a dishwasher. It's all by hand dishes. I miss having a dishwasher. It made things much easier when we were at our old place. But that place sucked, so it was a worthwhile trade-off to be here instead. For sure. Alright. They so clean. POV, you're a little guy screaming, let me go. Yeah. Hey, let me go. Ow. You're squeezing me too hard, big hand. Hate to be wimpy, but I think I need to head to bed. I've been very EP narwhal today. Well, Maddie, get some good rest. Thank you so much for dropping by for a bit. Thank you, thank you. Hope that you have a lovely night. I should be streaming again Thursday, by the way, so I will see people who got to duck out now then. And hopefully I'll be able to start a little bit earlier, just because, again, it's a late start for me. Things were weird this past couple days, but it is what it is, right? I've never had a dishwasher, but at least that means I've never known how good it is to not hand wash all my dishes. Still hate washing dishes, though, right? Like, I think inherently just hand washing dishes is it's a lot of work. So, you know, it is a universally a bored task. Sig was sigging. He was sigging so hard. He was such a sig. Holy cow. I love my big boy, but he was extra evil. All right, chat. You have any last words for the pasta? Have any last words for the impasta? Say them now. You can get portable dishwashers to hook up to your sink. Yeah, Whiplash. So Morgan and I were looking at those, but we're kind of in the middle of, like, saving money at the moment, so we have not bought one yet. Eject. That's some good last words, great lady. I only have a single compartment sink, so doing dishes is an actual nightmare. That would definitely make it so, for sure. I salute you. I used to really like, well, we have a single compartment too, now that I think about it. What am I talking about? We also have single compartment. I had to, like, for some reason I thought that was something else. Going to the big sus in the sky at Rest in Pasta. Pasta la vista, no way. You were never an imposter in my eyes. Yeah, I trusted you, unless you marinated me. Right? I trusted you. I didn't think that you were the imposter. I thought you were a crewmate. I trusted when I saw you vent you were actually the engineer. And you'll always be the engineer in my eyes. Pa. Just pa. Just paw things. Alright. I am almost done. 99%. See, he's got stuff under his fingernails. Gross. Disgusting. Gotta take care of that. There's a lot of places I missed, apparently. What the heck? What the damn hell? He marinated you? Marinated me the whole time? Then didn't even do the dishes afterwards, after he betrayed me. He's in the big vent in the sky. The big vent in the sky. He died doing what he loved, venting. Oh my god, it's like we knew him. It's like I can still hear him calling the emergency meeting. I thought you said Sam Hell? What in the Sam Hell? Isn't that like what people in the South say? What in the Sam Hill? Like you said, lots of nooks and crannies. Yeah, for real, though. No, like marinara sauce. Oh, marinara to me. Perlene, hello. Hi. Good to see you here. I hope you've been well. Welcome to the stream. Why did that sound like it was, like, queuing up like a nursery rhyme? Welcome to the stream. Johnny, yes, Papa. Telling lies? No, Papa. Oh, my God. Anyone remember old memes like that? Wait, more webbing? Webbing. Webbing. I can still hear him now. He says, red is sus. Oh my god. That is one thing that I really, really wanted. That I did not get an opportunity to do. At least not yet. And if it does happen, I will probably be under NDA and can't tell people. But I was in contact with one of the producers who's in charge of casting the Among Us cartoon that's coming out. If you guys didn't hear about that, there is an Among Us cartoon coming out where it's going to be like the crewmates of different color, like, you know, obviously doing like a funny round of Among Us. Sydney May, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Ren, hello, hi. I have stream on mute because I've just been singing my nephew to sleep. Fingers crossed he is in fact sleeping. I hope that he's sleeping. I don't know if you can see the captions or not, but good luck. There's an Among Us cartoon. It's not out yet, Antichrist Bear. They're still doing production of it. But I think that it could be like actually kind of funny if I'm gonna be real with everybody. Like, I think that like just the way that the game is so silly. And how much I know so many people who work at Innersloth, and they are such a passionate, nice indie dev team. And it's great to know that their game that was kind of like dead on arrival back in the day, like it kind of like wasn't that popular, that got like revived during, you know, the lockdown by a lot of big streamers. I'm really, really glad to see the success that it's had. But I was in touch with one of the producers who was in charge of voice casting for the show, and we were talking for a little bit, but I'm pretty sure they're doing casting through a big like casting list, like people who are like super pros at voice acting, like people who are like in anime and like big video games and shit. So I didn't get the chance to do it, which is kind of a bummer. But it was kind of cool that for a brief moment I was like in the mix. I was being talked to and talked about. So that was neat. But they, I don't know if they're doing indie casting. I think that it might end up being one of those things where they draw from a super pro database. But it's kind of neat. I've heard it's a beefy game. Wait, what's a beefy game? Wait, are we... Need more storage on my computer. Wait, what game is a beefy game? I want to know the beefy game. I want to play Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, all good. I have intentionally not downloaded that yet. I have intentionally not started that game because I don't want to have my entire life ruined by a bunch of pixelated people who are going to just eat up all my time. Baldur's, I never spell it right. That's okay. I remember playing the original way back in the day, too, so seems kind of like it will be right up my alley to the point where it will most likely consume my life the way that, like, Diablo 4 did for a while, and Palia has been, and all the other games I've been playing. Ooh, clean the fishing boat. Cool. Currently stuck on this one part, and I'm gonna scream. I mean, there's a lot of very challenging scenarios in that game, but the nicest thing is that it does encourage creativity, and there are moments where you can, you know, use an answer that you feel like might not be the answer, and it ends up being actually something very, very, very good, very profitable, or good for your party's health. I like that it encourages thinking outside the box. I've seen a bit of other people play Baldur's Gate, and it seems really fun. It looks so good. It looks so dang good. And I have a lot of friends who are huge tabletop fans like me, so they've all been singing its praises as, like, again, one of those games that sort of seamlessly incorporates both familiar video game mechanics with tabletop mechanics, so people who are not used to tabletop gaming, like RPGs that are, like, more D&D based, get a chance to learn those mechanics, so we can hopefully corrupt all of you and bring you to the TTRPG side of things in life. And then people who are pros still have, like, a lot of challenges and things, which I love. I don't have the computer capability for the game, but I've been watching Ash and Luxie's play. Yeah, I'm so glad that they've been doing like a duo playthrough. So glad that Ashley's been like raving to me about how good the game is and raving to the internet about how good the game is. Living vicariously. That's what Twitch is for, right? That's what content's for. Baldur's Gate's very fun for me, Ultimate Autism, but the character creation did take me around 4 hours. It's so detailed, and you can straight up just, you know, spend a lot of time working on the genitalia alone. I've heard that take up people's entire days. So it is a highly detailed game and a highly detailed character creator, which I know, knowing me, will probably be, whenever I pick it up, an entire stream of just doing character creation, for sure. The only thing I've seen of Baldur's Gate 3 is someone kick the crap out of a squirrel, but to be fair, the squirrel was attacking them. Yeah, there's a lot of very aggressive wildlife in the game. Maddie and I are holding off for a couple paychecks because she and I want to play together, but also need more storage on our computers. I love what I've been seeing in people's playthroughs, and as a beginner to D&D, that's been wanting to give it a go. Seems like a great game to start. Yeah, it will like teach you some of the mechanics and show you the potential of like what a good campaign can do as far as like your sense of adventure and free thinking and everything. It's really neat. I like the idea of it bringing more people into the tabletop space who previously have only played like video games, and the fact that it's just a really good video game as well. But I know I'll be consumed by it when I start. There's so many things you can customize for the characters, it's insane. Yeah, that's what I've seen. Can confirm character creation straight up took me over an hour. Yeah, okay, so you guys remember, you know, when I was playing The Sims a lot. Not a lot, but like those few streams I was playing The Sims. That making Flimbus Blankenstein and Brad with the double D, that took like what? Like at least an hour and a half for each of those guys. For sure. Like, it's just going to be, the whole stream is me creating a character. Part of me knows that it's a good thing I can't play Baldur's Gate 3 on anything because I would spend an unacceptable amount of time thoroughly going through every possible option in character creation. Yeah, same. I think the way I'm probably going to do it also is, so I'm going to make my character, and then whenever it comes to selecting genitalia, I'll probably just have it on full face cam. I know that technically it's okay for stream, but just so that people aren't uncomfortable, I'll probably have it on full face cam during that, and I'll select that, and then we'll go on our day, you know? Definitely took me about 2 hours to edit both my characters. I feel that. I understand that struggle, that grind. Cupcake Gaming, hello, hi, or Cupcake Games, hello, hi, Cupcake. Good to see you here. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Doing a little bit of a chill power wash sim on my partnerversary here. Look out for anchors. Failure may result in injury. Got it. Well, where's the anchor? I want to go get hurt. Ow! It hurt me. I hit my head. Oh, shit. We got, like, barnacles on here? Dang. This is going to take some scrub-a-dubbing, dude. This is going to really take some effort. Nice, though. Feels very satisfying. Ooh. That's the good energy. This is the perfect game for me right now, being as sleep-deprived as I am, because I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to be hanging out with Morgan for, like, a little bit, catching up, hearing about her trip. And then I'm going to get the best freaking sleep of my life. This is ASMR sleepy times for me. This is perfect. I hope it's the same for people who had stressful days. I know a bunch of people dropped, you know, that energy in the chat earlier, saying things haven't been going great. Totally get it. It's been ups and downs for me this month as well. But it's been nice having y'all here, and I hope that I can provide that good serotonin. I was playing Animal Crossing earlier, and I was villager hunting. I ran out of tickets. I landed on Anka. She's cool. I haven't gotten her yet, but I think that her design is really cool. She seems neat. I don't know what her personality type is, though. Very satisfying to watch. I'm glad to hear that. Or is Sid going to be bouncing around like, Mom's home, Mom's home? He's already so chill now that Morgan's back. She was like vibing with him when I was welcoming her back a little earlier. He was just laying down. He was very, very just content. Very much the opposite energy of what he's had the entire couple days here. There's much needed, good, cozy vibes. J-Rose, I'm glad to hear that I can provide that for you. Even if I am bouncing all over the ship back and forth, not even attending to the same task. Anka is a snooty personality? Got it. Sometimes those are funny, though. Like, I have a couple of snooty villagers on my island, Animal Crossing. Some of them are really, really funny. Some of them are pains in the ass, but, like, a lot of them are actually, like, pretty chill overall. And then you can, like, win them over, you know? And they'll never be... They have a little bit of that, like, anime tsundere standoffish personality. Where it's like, I don't really like you that much, Baka. It's not like I like you or anything, Baka. But you know that they do, so it's okay. I like her, Brookie, but I'm scared from her video on Twitter. Wait, there's an Anka video on Twitter? And what kind of video? Because some people... Oh boy, they were down bad during lockdown. That's all I gotta say. So there's a couple videos out there that are are videos, you know? They're videos. And then there's some videos that are like, oh, here's her just being an asshole. And then some people still leave comments on those that are like, wow, I want her to yell at me so bad. Do not remind me. Listen, Anka might have gone the most viral for those kinds of videos during lockdown. If you know, you know. Just got done with therapy session, so this is comfy and what I needed. I'm glad that I can be here for just some chill post-therapy. I definitely know how that can be. Do not remind me. They are definitely they're definitely videos on the internet made by people who are down bad on the internet. So, again, if you know, you know about the Anka videos. Those... Because I was like, oh, that's cool. Anka's trending on Twitter. I wonder why she's trending on Twitter. Am I going to see, like, some cool secret interaction you can have with her? And then I was like, oh, no, this is the kind of secret interaction that fans who are really down bad want to have with her. I see. I'm done with Twitter for the day. It's quite something. Instead of if you know, you know, I need UIK, meaning unfortunately. I know. It's so fair, though. Oh, boy. Hey, listen, we're not here to kink shame, though. I know, but I really wish I didn't. Yeah, I was just like, oh, cool. Animal Crossing trending. Because we're all stuck inside, and it's great that we're all sharing these moments of Animal Crossing together. It's so wholesome. It's just the game we all needed during, like, a really rough time of life. Of, like, unprecedented things happening in the world. And then it was like, oh, no, I can't look at this in public. You know? I'd rather not know. They're still up there, you know? You can find them. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, I'm so jealous. There's certain, again, she was probably the one that I think I saw the most of that. Where it'd just be like, oh, Never click on trending topics that seem innocent on Twitter after, I'm going to say, like 1 a.m. Eastern time. Because there's no guarantee that it's actually going to be an innocent topic anymore. Most of the time at that hour it is not. So, she's cute, but oh my god. Yeah, it sure was a time on the internet them there. It sure had things happening during that time. Listen, the pandemic was not cruel, or was not kind to any of our brains in any way, shape, or form. So I'll give it to those people. It just, they didn't really have to share. You know? They didn't have to do that. They could have easily been like, you know what? The intrusive thoughts don't have to win today. I don't need to share with the world what I'm feeling, you know, romantically. Nothing is safe from Rule 34. That's very true, though. There's a reason it's a rule. Off topic, but I saw the Little Nightmares 3 announcement. Yeah, I'm so freaking pumped about it. I'm so excited. one of the few horror games that you guys have seen me, I still get scared by it, but like one of the few horror games I'm excited to play because I am just going to be a lore fiend. I cannot wait. That was some of the most fun I ever had was I beat Little Nightmares 2 on stream, and then we like read a bunch of lore articles, and you guys were sharing like lore videos you had found or like some lore tidbits that you knew about like the universe. So fun. Freaking absolutely love it. Now, if you try to get back up, so there was much rearranging of sheets, and now I'm halfway back through Scarborough Fair, and holy crap, it's so hard to type and sing. Good luck, Ren. I salute you. I hope that goes as smoothly as it can. So exciting. Little Nightmares is so good. It's such a fun freaking series. It's so very good. Very, very excited. Yeah, very excited for the lore, Blogger Says What Bree. You know how it is. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be so fun. And the gameplay's always good. They give you that right amount of tension, but don't make like all of the moments where you're like being chased unbeatable. Like, you know, there's always like some idea of what you're supposed to do. So it's like very friendly from a gameplay standard from beginners and people looking for a bit of a challenge as far as like the puzzles and stuff go. I like the little like boss fights that they put in. Just such a cool, very detailed world, and the art style is amazing. I'm so thrilled for it. Not like jump scare based, more tension and anxiety. Right, yeah. You get hit with like the occasional jump scare, but I feel like with that series, it's like kind of earned. I'm such a huge fan of Little Nightmares. I need that lore. Right, yeah, Antichrist Bear. It's going to be great. It's going to be very, very fun. I was just talking to a friend of mine that I have that works at Bandai Namco, so hopefully she'll be able to get me some more information about getting a copy of that game whenever it's ready. So excited. Little Nightmares is one of those games that's scary but so cool and creative, you can't help but be engrossed. Exactly, Cupcake. I didn't see the whole Gamescom, but I knew the tail end of the Little Nightmares announcement as I got to Twitch's front page. It looks very cool. I didn't put up any, so I put up a video today on TikTok and Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts about how excited I am about it, but I didn't put any screenshots of the actual gameplay in it, just in case some people are trying to go in with zero spoilers. So that was the whole reason that I only put the logo in and the date that it was coming out. Or the year, I guess, that they gave us, the broad 2024. But it is rumored to be coming out within the next, like few months. Hopefully that is the case. But if it takes longer, I'm okay with that, too, because I just want it to be polished and in good condition when it drops. But it would be kind of cool if we see it in, like, 5 months. It'd be really neat. I'm gonna have a girl dinner, ham sandwich and Dots pretzels, then ice cream. That is such a good girl dinner in my opinion. That's an excellent girl dinner. Listen, I had pizza and breadsticks and marinara sauce, you know? So that was my girl dinner. Sometimes we just be having those cravings. So, but yeah, Little Nightmares 3, 100% will be on this channel. I was also talking to that contact. I was talking to her about maybe getting a code for the new Armored Core that's coming out, made by From Software. I grew up playing the Armored Core series. It's like a really intense mech simulator series, so a little bit different than like any of their Dark Souls games or anything, but it might be kind of fun to try out on stream, at least for one stream. So we'll see, but very challenging from what I've heard from people who got to go play the early build of that. Just had Freddy's. That sounds amazing. That does sound actually kind of... That sounds like a much more eclectic meal than I had today. So, I'd rather wait for a good game. Yeah, same here. Also, something that I don't think I've told chat, but the last week, Maddie and I's donor dad reached out to us saying that he was going to be in Northern California next week and asked if we were comfortable with him coming to Oregon to meet up over dinner. I'm so nervous, but I'm so glad I have Maddie, and he does seem like a cool guy, making sure everything is at our comfort level. That is wonderful to hear that he's being mindful about like your comfort and consent and everything like that. I hope that goes really well. That's a huge moment. As someone who was adopted, you know, I occasionally have moments, just because I know a lot of other Korean adoptees, where I'm like, do I want to go to Korea and maybe, like, meet my birth parents? Or at least my birth mom. They have no idea where my birth dad is. But he kind of, like, you know, he did the deed and he ran. So it is what it is. But I've thought about it a number of times. But also, it's one of those things where it's like, the mom that raised me is like the only mom that I know and like consider my mom. But I would like to just go to Korea for fun. But that's very cool. Those types of stories like you're having, Brookie, always gives me a little bit of hope of like, if I ever do decide to make that decision and give that a try, it could be kind of cool. Could be kind of a cool experience. So, yeah. Absolutely very excited for you and Maddie with that. For sure. Hope that goes smooth. You'll have to keep us updated on all of that. Holy shit, chat. Look at, like, I feel like I've done way more than 16%. I feel like this has to be way more than 16%, right? Apparently not, though. Those nice dings, though. Very nice dings going on. How long is it going to... It's 17 now. If I just stay concentrated, if I don't let the ADHD take over here, and I just wash, like, constantly here. How long till 18%? Holy shit, that was so much! This is gonna take 8 years to do. Only 16 doesn't seem right? Like, good lord. I believe in you, thank you. I don't know how much I believe in myself, but as a power washing veteran, power wash simulator veteran, you know, I do have over 115 hours in this game, so maybe I just gotta trust my power washing skills. I can do this. Like I said earlier, I'm the anime protagonist. My arrogance and my belief in myself, my main character syndrome, will carry me through here. And I'm gonna win. That's the way. I will become Hokage of the Hidden Leaf Village. I was partway through this thing. It would probably help if I, like, actually clean off things in some sort of order here. Brian's the best anime hero. Thank you. I hope I get to voice anime pro tag someday. I think that would be really fun to do. I think that'd be really, really cool. Sort of like what we were talking about with, like Kaiji Tang. Fantastic voice actor. Again, if you guys haven't checked out the Jujutsu Kaisen dub, he does a fantastic job with it. And all his other anime voice roles. Always cool to see a fellow Asian voice actor also just fucking ripping it up in the industry. I've thought a few times about contacting my birth mom just out of curiosity, but then I remembered why absolutely no one contacts her. Kind of want to get her number just to call her and say, hey, fuck you, since she never recognized my voice. It'd be funny. I mean, if that gives you closure, it's completely a personal decision with that kind of thing. Belated partnerversary, getting back into the stride of content, getting good night's rest tonight with Morgan home, win after win. I'm trying to have those wins, you know? I'm sick of taking the L, you know? I want to try to get to a point where things just are... Obviously, bad things are going to happen inevitably, but, like, I want to get back to a point where things feel smooth again as far as, like, the process I have for making content and everything. And it's starting to feel that way a lot. So thank you, again, to those of you who've checked out the YouTube video and supported my my short-form content that I, like, put up today. There's going to be a lot more of it. Thank you so much. My video is performing on YouTube, like, way better than I thought it was going to, if I'm going to be honest. So it's just something that means a lot to me. That's my president. Oh, my God. It's so Jover. Biden won't know what hits him when I win the 2024 election. That's all I got to say. I'm going to rally all of Twitch. Biden's going to be like, I had a record number of Americans vote for me for this election. And I'm going to be like, I had a record number of Twitch viewers vote for me this election. I win. You know? And then they're going to raise the flag and they're going to make me swear an oath. And I'm going to go, my fellow Americans. My first order of business is to make Twitch subs for every streamer, regardless of size. 95%, 5% split. And then everyone go, yeah, this is why we voted for you, yeah. I'd vote for you 10,000%. Well, if you know anything about American politics, that little fact that I shared a moment ago about being adopted, unfortunately means I literally cannot be voted president for the United States. I can't. It's a bummer. Not that I've ever wanted to get into politics, but,
37
you know.
months.
Amanda!
Also, I hope you are doing well, Gerhard.
Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much for the support. Thank you for 37 months. Can we get some hype and some pride spam in the chat, please? Thank you. And I'll be like, that's my parasocial president. The parasocial president. The glow up from the parasocial streamer to the parasocial president. That's so funny. Oh my god, that would be the funniest thing. If I live streamed on, but not like C-SPAN live streams, but I like live streamed congressional sessions and like presidential addresses on Twitch.
Thanks for keeping me company during
And
late
like
work
in the
nights
middle
less
of
than
it,
3.
in the middle of me doing like a presidential address where I'm like, our relationships with Russia are strained at the moment, and I want to thank every American family for, hey, thank you so much for the tier 3 sub right there. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Anyway, as I was saying, Russia and us were, like, can you imagine? Oh my god, Green Pandrea, thank you so, so much. I appreciate the 7-month resub. Thank you. I hope that all of your late night work goes very well. That'd be incredible. I would be really offended if I became president of the United States and my my presidential address streams weren't all tier 3 subs. I'd be really, really mad at the American people, honestly. And then they'd be like, but you did this to the economy. And I'd be like, okay, get a job. Get a second job. Get a third job. That's the American way. We're in late stage capitalism, baby. It's grind culture. And then I'd be canceled on social media, which would cause me to lose my presidency. And then there'd be, like, people would, like, update my Wikipedia to have, like, a controversial issue section, you know? I made foods and then came back to Brian for president. How? Listen, you've been here long enough to know. Parasocial president, PP. Feel like we're only a few years from that happening. With the way the world is right now, like, I agree. It's like nothing fucking surprises me anymore. Like, before they, like, cleared up, like, the whole alien thing, and the news first broke, and people were like, oh, the government just confirmed there are aliens. I was like, I'm not even fucking surprised. I can't wait till the giant comet hits the Earth. Like, good God. President Girbeagly, I've been a sub for so long, I should not have to work. You get work exemptions if you tier 3 sub to the President of the United States. We have a channel point system where you've tuned into enough C-SPAN congressional hearings and enough presidential addresses that you can actually redeem them for a paid day off of work. No, it'd have to be unpaid day off of work because it's America. That'd be so funny. Oh my god. It's just a free sick day, but you don't get paid. One singular day of sick leave, yeah. But we dock your paycheck. Fair, I shouldn't question how we get to random topics. Exactly. You've been here long enough. You know the way that this community operates. Wait. That kitty paws? There are kitty paws on this map, too. Man, there's kitty paws on every map. I love that. Cute little touch in this game. Support the powerwash sim devs. They are the best in the world. They're fantastic. If they ever add voice acting to this game, I'm going to DM them until they block me or put me in the game. That's all I'm going to say. Like, if you jumped and you were like, what? You know, like something like that, I need to be that voice. Do Americans not get paid during sick leave? It depends on the circumstances, but we have very, very limited paid days off. Even if, you know, crazy, horrible things are happening. Like, I was I had a like life-threatening medical emergency when I worked in the corporate world, and I used up all of my sick days, and then got onto like this extra sick leave program that I needed to like have all these documents for, all this extra paperwork for, that proved that like this doctor was like, yeah, Brian needs this help. Like Brian needs to be out of work on certain days to like get these like medical concerns addressed. And once that ran out, they were like, yeah, we can't pay you anymore while you're out. And I was like, cool, I guess I'll just fucking die then. Cool. Did those sick day redemptions look different for mods, or as a mod, you're able to ignore slow mode in chat during a presidential address, and that's about it. Sorry. And you can time out anyone who's running on the other platform. It's like over a few million or a billion channel points for you to have a paid off day, but it's half pay. But then you get docked the next holiday pay. You don't actually get holiday pay on the next holiday if you take that offer. I just got deja vu from us talking about this. I mean, similar context comes up in a lot of the conversations that we have. I do warn everybody here. Anyone who's gifting subs, you are, or paying for a sub right now, you are literally paying for reruns. You're paying for rerun content. You know that. One time I got a talk for getting an infection. Listen, here are my horror stories from working in the corporate world. It's called health industry, not healthcare. Oh, wait, yeah. My current job, I don't get any paid sick day. Jesus, Minty, I'm sorry to hear that. That's the worst in the world. My internet just crashed immediately after sending my sub. Probably what I get for watching Twitch during work. Well, welcome back. I'm sorry. My internet's been a little bit funky tonight as well, so maybe it's just an internet thing. But welcome. Hope that work's going smoothly for you. Here's that. Yeah, not the rerun. Listen, that's something I've said for years now. It's like you guys are watching Boomerang on cable. These are just old cartoons. That's all this is. Every single time. I make wacky noises. I make a bunch of, like, weird faces and talk about the same shit. You've already seen these episodes. But I appreciate you being here, rewatching them. I'll do my best to protect Madam President. Thank you. I appreciate that, Brookie. Joke's on you. I watch the same stuff over and over on my streaming apps all the time, so I love reruns. Beans82, hello, hi. I'm glad to hear it. Listen, I'm the same way. I think it's the neurospicy within me. It's me being neurodivergent as shit, but I'm like in the middle of rewatching all of Naruto, all 220 episodes of it. It's hard, but I have to do it for some reason. I have this compulsion in my brain where I'm like, I have to do it. Reruns are comforting. I'm glad to hear that. Had the old Scooby-Doo. Yeah, this is just Scooby-Doo reruns. We had to get a doctor's note here too to access sick leave. Yeah, but here's the way that it worked. I had limited sick days, even once I got all my doctor's notes in and all the documentation. I applied for more government sick leave, like government-approved sick leave, because my doctor was like, yeah, you're going to need more days off than what you have to get to the bottom of this, because we're pretty sure this is killing you, by the way. And I was like, oh, fun, cool. So I sent in all the paperwork. I applied for the programs. I got everything in order. My doctor was like, hey, good, this is awesome. We can, like, use your sick days to run some tests and whatever. So I had all these tests run. All this was going on. My boss knew this. My manager knew this. I was telling my coworkers about it. They were like, dude, we hope, like, you're okay. Don't fucking die, please. I was like, hey, I'm going to do my best. And meanwhile, this was when I worked in the corporate world in healthcare. I was working in healthcare benefits at the time. Government healthcare benefits was the job I had, where I had to explain complicated government healthcare benefit procedure to people who would call in for their big, gigantic, multi-million to multi-billion-dollar companies. That was my job. I was on the phone with like HR departments all the time. It was wild. I ran out of paid sick days, and my job was like, sorry, we can't pay you. And I was like, my doctor told me I'm like maybe literally dying. And they were like, sorry, we're just not going to pay you. So that was fun. So that was something that I went through. And then also that same job, obviously Morgan and I have been together for a very long time. I've gotten to meet many members of her family and people who are important to me. Her grandma was in hospice care, and Morgan texted me and was like, hey, we think this is grandma's, like, last days, and it would, like, be awesome if you could get, you know, some time off work to go see her. And I was like, yeah, no, like, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe, like, you know, all this is happening. Like, Morgan was like, we think she's probably going to go within, like, this next half day. So, like, try to, you know, leave. And it was back when we were especially poor, so, like, we really needed money. So I was like, yeah, hey, I'll try to take, like, a half day today. Is that cool? And she was like, yeah, that's fine. You know, we can't wait to see you. We want you here. She loves you. All that kind of thing. I ended up telling my manager about that. And she was like, are you married to your partner? And I was like, no. But we've been together for, I can't remember how many years at that point we had been together, but we had been together for a while. I think like 8 years or something like that by that point. 7 years, something big. I was like, no, but she's like basically my grandma because like I lost my grandparents when I was like much younger. And I was like, so she's basically my grandma. This is like literally the last day that she is alive, potentially. Can I please take a half day? I was like, I'll take the doc pay. That's fine. I just really want to go be by this woman's bedside during this horrible moment, or like this like very emotional moment. And she was like, well, you're not related to her, so if you leave right now, we will fire you. And I was like, I just told you like this woman is about to pass, who I love very much, and you told me that if I go, you're just gonna fire me. And again, this is when we really needed the money, so like this job basically like held me hostage by telling me that all the time. And that really sucked. And that is the American corporate way. Anyway, I got a brand new job shortly after that because I was like, holy shit, that was the last straw. Them not caring about my health is one thing, but me not being able to be there for that moment is going to stick with me forever. And if I had walked out and lost my job then, we would have lost our apartment and everything. So, your old manager's a piece of shit. She was such a fucking asshole. I disliked her with every ounce of my being. Genuinely. She was a jerk too. It wasn't like she was like, hey, we have this policy and we're so sorry you can't go. She was like, you walk out that door, I'm firing you. And I was like, wow, you're a piece of shit and you deserve to always just be a middle management piece of shit. So, screw you. But yeah, that job sucked quite a bit. So it was shortly after that I got into internet marketing and ended up moving to an internet marketing startup instead, and that was way better for my mental health, for sure. But yeah, that job was awful. It was a nightmare. And Morgan was so kind because she was like, I know that it really hurts that you weren't able to be there, but like she was surrounded by so many people that loved her, and she knew that you loved her and she loved you. So, you know, I'll always get to hold on to that at least. But whoo, boy, that is corporate America. You know? Very fun place to work. And by very fun place to work, I mean money, 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 money is all they really care about. Being a human being, that's not for that industry. So, kind of long roundabout way to explain our work system and sick day leave and that kind of thing, paid time off. Pineapple, I hope that helped a bit. Also, Pineapple, was I trying to get to learn your actual name? I always forget. I'm so sorry. Corporate America can corporate my PP because boy are they dumb. They really can though. I hate America. I mean, here's the thing. Every country has its pros and cons. We definitely are really deep into late-stage capitalism, and that part of it blows. But, you know, there's also some really good things about living here as well. I do hope that a lot of the systems that have become a little bit, like people become a little bit more aware about in recent years with the advent of sharing information on the internet, do change though. I really hope that we can all work together for like a brighter future, if not for ourselves, for the people who come after us. Because, you know, I like to live by the old adage of, you know, leave the world in a better state than how I found it, as much as I can, whenever possible. Corporate America can corporate D's nuts. Truly, though. Like, genuinely. Yeah, there's a lot of yucky things. Yeah, corporate America in specific is definitely a really rough part of our society that needs to be restructured in every way, shape, and form. But unfortunately, the people with money are the people who have power, so we'll see what happens as I continue to grow older and older. Grace or Pine work? People call me Pine as a shortened way of saying pineapple. Would you would you prefer that? Would you prefer Grace or would you prefer Pine then? Because you've been around here long enough, you know. It'd be easy for me to start trying to work on remembering that. I apologize if I hop in and out of chat. Little one's been awake on and off, and little bro's sleeping in our room tonight due to the heat. No, don't apologize at all, Fallen. That is the way that life is when you are a parent and when you're with family. It is how it is. Please don't feel bad if you gotta, like, dip out every now and then. Please prioritize yourself and what you gotta. Appreciate you being here at all. Like, genuinely. Again, this is, I don't make a big deal about, like, milestones for myself very often, but it does feel kind of cool to be like, yeah, it's my partnerversary, so anyone who's dropped by even for a second means a lot to me. Thank you. Every country has its good and bad, but what I don't like is the fact that the U.S. gaslights its citizens into thinking this is the best, most free country in the world. Oh yeah, that like the way we do things is this the most normal, like the way that all these systems have been normalized for sure. Like, that all needs so much work. I'm not here to try to, like, red pill people. Like, I'm here to hope that everyone who is concerned with the well-being of others works alongside me to make this the best country it can be, whenever we can. Halloween, hello. Did Twitch say how long you've been partnered for? They did. I forgot what it was, though, already. I think it's, like, 4 years, something like that. 3, maybe. I can appreciate the very, very few things that are good here in America, but with everything going on, I hate it. I mean, again, it's one of those things where I think that's a little bit of overgeneralization, just as someone who has friends in many, many other countries around the world. Saying that there's only few things that are good here is a little bit of a mislabel, in my opinion. But I will say this: the bad things going on here definitely are really, really bad. Are really, really shit, for sure. But I don't like to paint with that broad of a brush and say, like, oh, our country is the fucking worst or anything, because as someone who has a lot of friends in international territories, they are regularly like, I fucking wish that we had this. And I'll go, I wish that we had what you guys had for this. It's a mix and match thing. There's pros and cons to everywhere on the planet. I just want to say I'm proud of you, Brian. You've come so far since I started watching back in 2021. Thank you. That's really nice of you, Fallen. Thank you very, very much. I want to say the same about you. Your life's changed in such a huge way. It's great seeing you adapt to it and adjust and everything. I don't mind which. My gender is funky, so sometimes I prefer one or the other, but it's honestly too tiring to clarify every time. Okay, I mean, I'll do my best. Like, Pine, I feel like would be, like, nice and like, neutral, right? So if I just call you Pine, that's cool. I'm doing everything I can at the moment to get a much less corporate job. Antichrist Bear, if I could get out of it, you can too. Sending you well wishes, for sure. Feel like it's been at least 4, because I think you were partnered the whole time I've been watching on Twitch. Probably then. Again, the one bad part of me not taking pride in my own milestones for so long, because I just didn't want to be like a bother. I didn't want to be like come across as cocky and arrogant, or like I'm begging for attention or anything, which is my own complex. No one here, has told me that that's the way I come across or anything. Something I'm working on. I'm getting a little bit better at celebrating myself. One of the bad things about it, though, is I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember exactly when it was. The good things are really good and the bad things are really bad. There's no method. Yeah, it's kind of like we don't have like a lukewarm in between territory. So, yeah, it's one of those things. It's cool. Thanks for asking. Yeah, no, I mean, again, it's one of those things. Hey, I just did the Australian thing. The yeah, no. No, yeah. Yeah, no. I always want to try to be as mindful as I can be about that kind of stuff. Because that's like such a simple thing. Math brain kicking in that case, it's at least 5. Oh my gosh. I got barked at on my walk home. But it was one of those big dogs that doesn't even bark. They just go, woo. And its owner turned to the dog and went, "What is wrong with you?" That's the only way to talk to pets, is like they are weird people. I can do it. I'm hoping to get my cosmetology license and then also get into a little bit of agriculture. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go. That's awesome. Love hearing about that kind of stuff. Very, very cool. I will say the one big thing that the corporate world has brainwashed us about is health insurance. That shit is fucked up. You know? Like, of course doctors deserve to get paid, but we should not have to pay a ridiculous amount of money to a random company that has an arbitrary set of criteria that you have to meet with your medical procedure for them to cover it, so that it doesn't cost you as a regular citizen like a fucking fifth of your year's paycheck. You know? That's the shit that needs to be revamped a ton. I'm so glad you're celebrating yourself. That's such a huge thing. It really is big for me. So thank you so much. Thank you everyone who's, contributed subs or just even wish me a congrats. I can do it. I'm hoping to get my wait, I already read that. Completely fair. I can agree that I was broad in your point. There's a ton of really bad stuff here but overpowering for me personally. Yeah, and that's the thing too is, obviously personal experience is going to tie into some of that, but I will let you know as someone who's been at the very fucking bottom of the barrel in all ways, mentally, financially, etc., at various points in my life, it can get better. And there are systems in place that maybe they're not super consistent and maybe they're not called upon as often as they should be, or advertised as much as they should be, that can help you through those moments. And there's no shame in that. Again, just as someone who has seen my fair share of the world and really, really shitty circumstances where things felt like they just weren't worth fighting for anymore, it can get better, and it will. I promise you. Statistically, things aren't always going to be bad all the time. It's just impossible for that to happen. So, my sibling nabbed the name I was considering, so now I'm kind of back to square one, since Pine is good for online, but not as much IRL. Got it. Oh my god, those freaking siblings. Always stealing from us, right? That's why I'm always like, whenever I'm in femme mode, I'm like, just call me Brianna, or Brie or whatever. I mean, people can still call me Brian during that as well. I don't get super offended. Because it's just such an easy extension off of the name Brian already. And I think it's pretty easy to just shorten my name to BRI, The thing is, most medical things you have to pay for is things that go through the insurance company, which is an inflated price anyway. Yeah, so again, totally normalized scam in this country and several other countries out there, and it just blows that we have been taught from young ages that oh yeah, this is just the way it works and it's normal and that's fine and sane. No, it's not. It's literally the craziest shit in the world. Other countries are that's how your health insurance works? What the fuck? I literally just I can submit whatever and they pay for it. It's not like they are well, you didn't do this checklist, so sorry, but you're gonna owe $12,000 for that half-hour visit to the hospital. Good luck next time. We'll hold on to your money for now, though. It's absolutely fucking insane that we've just normalized that shit. Very versatile. It could sound like Brie with what, or Bri with what that rye sound or brie with that E sound. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I had to read it out loud and like read ahead a little bit there. Because I was like, wait, no, those are the same, right? What do you prefer us calling you? Whatever you want. It doesn't change who I am. It doesn't change how I present. It doesn't change how I feel about myself. That's all the internal stuff. I'm not someone who needs like certain pronouns to be hit to feel validated in how I present myself. That's for me to decide. So whatever you guys feel the most comfortable calling me. I mean, I have some people who call me Gerb, you know, which is like, you know, that's my username. So like a nickname for a made-up username. So it is what it is. Like, just whatever makes you feel the most comfortable. My brother and I saw an insurance float at the Pride Parade this year, and we were like, oh yeah, famously an ally of the people. Yeah, like, when's the last time I heard about, like, insurance helping with LGBTQ plus health insurance stuff? Like, freaking almost never. Ugh. It's a nightmare for LGBT, especially for, like, gender-affirming care stuff. Like, such a bummer, you know? I just go by Danny. It's a nice shortened version of my name that's pretty neutral, but I like Bear Auntie the best. I like that your name's Auntie. I think it's cool, honestly. That's very fair. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's my identity, so I get to make the call on it. And I'd like not to be the crotchety old person in the room, but I noticed this trend, this uptick of trends, and obviously this is all very personal. It's your choice, and how you feel about yourself at the end of the day is what matters the most. But I can understand how external pressures or influences can make you feel a little bit less certain or a little bit less accepted or whatever. But it does seem like there's been this uptick of people who are like, oh, I was like, you know, accidentally misgendered by someone who was like intending to be like really inclusive and mindful. Now I'm going to like attack the shit out of them as much as I can, and I fucking hate them now, and I want everyone to cancel them and learn how bad of a person they are. And I see that a lot. And I understand that it's not a linear journey. Some people are going to be a little bit more sensitive and a little bit more fragile and hurt by things, especially if you grew up in an environment that wasn't accepting. Totally get that. But I always implore young LGBTQ plus people, because I didn't have this role model telling me this when I was younger. Taking things personally, absolutely valid to a point, but the thing you should really be focusing on as much as you possibly can is how you feel about you. You doing things that validate you. You dressing up the way you want to. You expressing yourself the way you want to. Again, if you're safe, if you're in an environment that's going to accept you, totally understand people who are closeted. Please know you're just as valid in your struggles as well. But working towards that, like, self-acceptance, that is, like, the big thing. That's definitely helped me out and helped out so many of the people who I know who are out loud and proud, you know? Also, the cost of procedures is insane. My surgery prior to insurance paying was $47,000. I owed $4K. Medical billing is all made up. Yeah, it's literally just made up number. That is fucking nuts, Twy. I'm so sorry you had to go through any of that. Because here's the thing, is you get the sticker shock, right? They always send you the, oh, this is what it's going to cost before insurance bill. And you go, what the fuck? I'm going to barf. I'm freaking out. Like, why would they even show me that number? You know? Oh my God, what am I going to do? Am I going to have to sell like 8,000 feet pictures on like OnlyFans now? Which there's no shame in that. If you know, get the bag if you're being scammed by the American healthcare system. But like, ooh boy, that I hate that type of psychological gaslighting type of shit. I just feel bad when I accidentally misgender someone to the point I feel like I over apologize. See, that's wonderful though, that you are mindful enough to be like, I am really like genuinely truly sorry, and you make it a point to like let them know that. But also on their side of things, once they know your intention with that, hopefully they're willing to be like, hey, I appreciate you like noticing that you made an error, and I hope that we can just like smooth it over moving forward. Captain Photon, good to see you here. Hello, hi. My user is partially inspired by what I was almost named. My dad wanted to name me after the kid from The Omen. Damien, who is the Antichrist. Oh my god, I actually love that. You're the first LGBTQ plus person to tell me that you didn't care how we refer to you. And that's fine. Those other people are just as valid, you know? They are just as valid. But I've always been someone who's always presented the way I wanted to. And it doesn't change who I am at the end of the day. I'm hyper aware that I am, regardless, if I am presenting femme, if people are using she, her pronouns, if I am doing whatever, I'm still me at the end of the day. I'm just me. Doesn't matter what my name is. It doesn't matter how other people even really see me, because I see myself the way that I see myself. And I know that that is not an easy piece to get to, and there are days that I definitely struggle with it as well, but it's worth working towards as much as you can here and there. I work in healthcare? Oh my god, yeah, so similar story to mine then, Twy. God damn it, it's... That's all I gotta say. Honestly, I can't be bothered to correct people because 90% of the time it's like a stranger who's misgendering me and I don't really need to turn a 30-second interaction into a 5-minute interaction. That too, sometimes it's just not worth taking the time to like be like, hey, random stranger who didn't know anything about me until this moment, who I know nothing about as well. Let's make this a thing now, you know? Like, if someone's intentionally being a dick to you, go all in if you want. Make them feel sad that they were born. But, like, my thing is, it's like, I think I've done, like, a couple cosplay streams where I was like, yeah, no, this cosplay stream, like, I feel, like, a little bit more comfortable with people who are calling me, like, she. That's cool. That's neat. Like, oh, I like that. Thank you for adhering to that. But, like, when people were coming in and they were like, oh, Brian, like, I love Brian's makeup. He did a great job or something. Like, no, that's not going to destroy my sense of self. I think in both sexuality and in gender, I just go, I don't care. Just call me what you see me as long as it isn't a bitch. Respect, mutual respect, I think is something that, like, extremes on the internet have kind of destroyed in some ways, which is always really sad, right? Is there are all these moments where people, like, are looking for a fight versus being like, hey, that was, like, a really honest mistake, and I know that you were not meaning to be fucking terrible. And then you can go two routes. You can go, I'm going to make this a thing, and both of us are going to be really angry at each other at the end of this because here are the reasons why that was, like, really offensive to me. And sometimes people will learn from that. But also, sometimes people will just go, yo, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to, you know, mislabel you. I would love to learn. And you can take those moments to have a learning moment. Or you can go, hey, it's not a big deal. Shrug it off and go about your day, you know? And obviously not everyone's going to be at that same place. I'm not saying, like, oh, like, because there's always going to be the whataboutism whenever we have these talks. What about if this happens, though? Not talking about the people, again, who are being intentionally jerks. Talking about people who just sometimes just got to give them a little gentle, like, nudge. Like, hey, let me help educate you a little bit. Let me, you know, gently let you know. Like, give you a reminder. So, I'm comfortable with all pronouns at this point. They is very comfy, she is all good, and he isn't. But if someone were to randomly call me that out of assumption, I'd feel like I properly confused them enough. And I feel very androgynous and hot. See, I love that. I love that a lot. Like, genuinely, I think that's really a good perspective to have. And obviously, this is just my own personal opinion. I'm an idiot on the internet who plays video games. I don't have all the answers. My way of doing things might not be for you, and that's okay. But I also, with this conversation, implore you not to assume the worst about my intentions with this either. This isn't me going, oh, you gotta turn the other cheek and just accept it. No. Again, if someone's intentionally being terrible, tell them to fuck themselves, you know? Tell them to find the closest cliff and walk off it, you know? I don't care. But, like, ultimately, the thing that I hope people are able to find that has helped me out the most is someone who's a little bit of an elder LGBTQ plus person, is self-acceptance goes much farther than other people's opinions. Truly. I would use he, she pronouns, and other people's slip-ups. I would use he, she pronouns if I didn't think I was only going to get she, heard, maybe someday in the future. Yeah, I hope for that future. And here's the thing, too, is, like, the more people you educate and the more people you include in your spaces who are educated and want to, you know, be mindful and considerate towards you, the less you're going to, like, you know, be misgendered, the less you're going to have to ask for those things because they're just going to do it naturally. It's kind of awesome, you know? If someone is doing it on purpose to bother you, offer them a nice long walk down a short pier. Exactly. You may be just a person on the internet, but a ton of us respect your perspective. Well, I appreciate that. And again, people are always free to disagree with stuff with me. Like, I don't have all the answers. I don't know how to fix the world. I just have my lived experience, and I try to share it in a way that's as relatable, #relatable, as possible whenever I can. Especially during these types of streams where I'm just zoning out and having a good time playing my favorite game ever. Very nice. I'm also a he, she user. Hell yeah. Nice. Hey, anyone who wants to add their pronouns, by the way, if you feel comfortable doing so, we do have the pronoun extension. I don't think it works on mobile yet, but you can add your pronouns using the pronouns extension very easily. It takes like 30 seconds to set up. It's literally just like you select a drop-down menu and click like submit or something like that. Like give it permission to like grab your Twitch viewing data, which is nothing, you know. But it will allow me to see pronouns in chat. So a lot of times I can get a little bit more familiar. Like the other day, I can't remember who I was referring to, but I was like, oh, I remember that like their pronouns in chat earlier were these. So I referred to them by the proper pronouns, which was great. It was very awesome that I was able to do that. So easy thing, easy way to allow people to get to know you. And again, if you're not comfortable doing that, if you're closeted, any of those types of things, all valid as well. Please don't feel pressured to put yourself in any sort of uncomfortable scenario. The world needs some milk. The world does need some milk, Fang. Hello, hi. They any are comfy here for anyone. Call me anything. I mean, that is wonderful. Breaking news, Twitch streamer Girbeagly has the key to fixing the world. God, I don't want that reputation. Do you know how many weird people we'd have get in here? Like, in this chat? We'll be like, hey, how do I get rich? And be like, oh, God. It's not about the money. It's about your passion. It's about your heart. Oh. Also, I hope people don't think I'm talking down to any of you. I know you're all smart enough not to, like, put yourselves into uncomfortable positions on purpose. I know you have autonomy and critical thinking skill. We talk about how amazing it is that this community is not chronically online, not extremely online to the point where you are awful to other human beings. Like, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to brag about that being our community's reputation. I'd like to say that all the LGBTQ plus people in chat are definitely hot and baddies that will conquer anything they want to. I love that. You won't be able to see them on mobile, but if you do set them up, regardless of if you're on desktop or mobile, everyone else will be able to see. Yeah, so people on mobile, you can still add the pronouns, and even if you can't see that, you know, that label yourself, those of us on desktop will be able to see it. So ultimately, you'll be making it easier for us, even if you can't really use the feature fully. Are we pronouncing? They, them. Yeah, we were doing a little bit of a mini pronoun party. For sure. Hell yeah. Big fan. Big fan of pronouns. But again, like I was talking about as well. Find those ones that you're comfortable with and then move into that mindset as much as you can where it's not just about the pronouns anymore. It's about your sense of self. Because all of you... I've known a bunch of you for a while. Not to get too parasocial here, chat, but like I've known some of you for a while through these streams and through my content, through being a part of the community. And I've gotten to see a lot of you grow and discover things regarding gender and sexuality and other types of expressions. And I'm very proud of a lot of you for doing that. But I know you have strong sense of self. I know you can get to the point where you go, Hey, I can shrug that completely harmless interaction off. Made me feel a little icky, maybe a little bit uncomfy, a little bit weird, but, like, I know I don't have to, like, attack that person now. I know that, like, I know who I am, and I feel confident in who that is. I know you guys can get there. A lot of you are there already, too, which is cool. So many non-binary beauties. I love to see it. Yeah, we have a lot of NBs in the community for sure. My pronouns are he, it. Dope. Dope, dope, dope. All are valid here, for sure. We have, I think, like, anytime I mention that I use any pronouns, we always get people here who are asking if I use neopronouns. I personally don't really, like identify with any of those. Like, they're not really for me. I'm fine as far as, like, you know, he, she, they, those types of things. Like, those aren't going to bother me in any way, shape, or form. If someone does call me neopronouns, though, like, it is what it is. I'm not going to get offended by that. But from a personal standpoint, I just be vibing in my he, she, they, any's, you know, kind of thing. Very cool genders in chat today, for sure. Mine are they and she. Yeah, I love that also. Wait, did I just make this up in my head? Am I hallucinating, mods? Am I hallucinating? Do we have pronoun extension on Discord? Is there one even? I feel like there has to be one, right? Do we? Because I know that, I think you have yours in your username, Voracious Violet. But I could be wrong on that. I could be making things up. It's a grand thing feeling gender freedom, for sure. So cute. My pronouns are she, they, any. Although if anyone is being a dick, I'll change it to a/a problem. Just let me know. Hell yeah. And again, if you guys want to add it through that pronoun extension, that does make it easier for a lot of other people, even if you can't see them on your end. And again, it takes just a couple minutes. Or not even a couple minutes, like a couple seconds. Literally a couple seconds to set it up. There's a bot which allows it. Okay, dope. I'll talk to, if we don't have it in the community yet, I'll talk to the mods about us getting that added then. Their pronoun role. Oh yeah, that's right. What it is. It's the pronoun roles. We have the pronoun roles already. So you can pick those, which is fucking cool. Wolfer, hello, hi. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you doing? Tell us all about it. I have no idea what my pronouns are yet. That's fine. That's valid as well. Some people are closeted. Some people are figuring themselves out. Some people just are like, none of this stuff feels comfy yet. You might go, you know, without ever, like, finding the exact label that fits you. And that's just as valid as someone who finds it right away. You might change yours partway through, and that's also super valid. That's cool. That's fine. Again, no one has the right to put you down for that at all. It's all about your own self-identity. So we're checking out Call to the Lamb and Don't Starve collab. Nice. Very cool. Very, very cool. There are pronoun roles in Discord. You assign them in the roles. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we do have pronoun roles in the Discord, which is sick. Because then you can literally just click on anyone's profile and see that, which is cool. Yeah, pronouns can change, exactly. Super valid if you haven't figured your stuff out yet. So, took me a while not to feel comfortable with she, her, but now they're great. Or she, her pronouns, but now they're great. Hell yeah, right. It might take a bit to warm up. And it's going to especially take a bit for, like, people to get, like, used to it. But, like I said, the more you interact with people, the more you communicate, have, like, direct communication with people that isn't based on just, you know, anger or being demanding or anything like that. As long as you're, like, you know, setting boundaries with people, the more wonderful people you'll probably have in your life who are willing to work with you and comfortably make that change a lot quicker in how they refer to you and how they support you, which is freaking awesome. I have so many people behind the scenes who do a lot for me, and I will always appreciate them. But it's always an adjustment period, you know? Even for yourself when you're figuring that stuff out. So Fang, don't feel weird about not knowing yet. Not figuring it out yet. All is good. And obviously you have a great community over here that's going to do our best to be as mindful and respectful and supportive as possible. So, some good shit. Some good energy. By the way, anyone who's new here, welcome on in. I hope that you enjoy the vibes of this community. We're just chilling. It's my Twitch partnerversary. Maybe 4 or 5 years of partner, according to my mod Brookie. But not 100% sure on that math there. So, welcome aboard. I think it's been 3 or 4 years, if I'm going to be honest. But yeah, it's my partnerversary technically yesterday. Celebrating today since I wasn't able to stream yesterday due to my evil cat keeping me up all night. But here we be at, hanging out. Your journey is yours, not anyone else's, to know that you can take all the time you need. You're valid and loved. Exactly. Happy to know you have people behind you, Brian. Also, thank you. Hey, you know what? Everyone's always been so supportive of me. In a public capacity, especially, like the parts of me that I've shared with the world. The very least I can do is be supportive of everyone here. Like, genuinely. Especially with something that's this sort of personal and meaningful to, like, a lot of you. You know? Of course I'm going to be as mindful as I can be about that stuff. Of course I'm going to be as supportive as I can be. Of course I'm going to give a little bit of that dad advice where I'm like, hey, you know what? Not everyone, unfortunately, is going to be able to, like, remember everything all the time, including things like pronouns, but as long as their heart's in the right place and they're really making an effort to, like, learn and meaningfully validate you and your identity, the only thing you're really ever going to have to worry about is, like, your own internal feelings about you, your sense of self, your ability to self-identify. That stuff's really important. It's really cool. And like Cupcake was saying, no one has the right to judge you on that stuff. There's so many sweet point of views, and it's very heartwarming. Well, I'm glad that you think so, because I also have a lot of angry rants that I go on as well. But I do my best, you know? Therapy has been very good for me over the years as far as finding a more in-the-middle, somewhat more gentle path to take, instead of trying to always think I can save the world through aggression. And it's been great having the community develop into what we are now, and stand behind me as I talk about these things and vibe and figure myself out as well. Help some of you figure out who you are. It's really neat. It's really, really cool. So, you know, just know that this community is always going to be here to support the crap out of each other. Reason that the 5 kicked in as a possibility for me was because I came in around May 2019, and I think you were verified. So if the partnerversary is in August, maybe it's 2018 when you got partnered. But regardless of how long, here's to a good many years being partnered on Twitch and making content. I think I was still an affiliate in 2018, but you know, I was an affiliate, so you might be remembering back when we would have people who were trying to get me to partner as an affiliate and would, like, gift, like, hundreds of subs a stream, which I tried to explain to them back then that sub count did not matter about getting partner. It was about viewers. It was about concurrent viewers on the stream, but no one would listen to me back then and would constantly try to do #BreakBrian streams where it would just, like, 200 gifted subs a night. Power washing boats and brains. Hello, chat. Yo, what's up? How we doing, Jack? Good to see you here. Been having a lot of fun with my very gender outfits lately. I think I'm finally finding my style. Hell yeah. Love hearing that for you. Oh my God, we're just standing on this rope. Physics are broken here. My thing about me feeling a lot more confident recently and getting back to making YouTube content is I kind of want to, and, like, feeling confident enough to do short forms, video work stuff again. Again, check out the YouTube video, check out Twitter, check out TikTok, check out Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, you name it. I'm getting back into the video making stuff. I'm going to be putting a lot of effort into making videos again. I'm still going to be streaming regularly, but I missed being on YouTube, and I'm back on it. According to my research on Twitter, it was 2018. There are a bunch of congrat tweets. All right, so Brookie, you were right. It's been 5 years? Where has the goddamn time gone? Holy shit, I've been a part... Happy 5th partner anniversary to me, then. Yeah, sheesh. Jeez, that's so much. Thank you, everybody who's made 5 years of being a Twitch partner possible. Thanks for looking that up, babe. I love you. It's nice having you back. 5-year Twitch partner, 10-year content anniversary. Yeah, that's wild. I will say this much. It's been an absolutely cool dream come true to be able to make content full time. I'll never, ever, ever stop saying thank you for that. Thank you to everyone who's donated any of your time, money, or attention to me today. All of you are wonderful for that. Thank you so, so much for being so sweet and being just like the best place, the best community. Thank you, thank you. Part of me getting my confidence back, though. Okay, I gotta jump back on the tracks because I forgot what I was talking about. Part of getting confident about content again means my general confidence is coming back a little bit as well. So those of you who've been really missing the femme cosplays, speaking of gender outfits, going all the way back to that point, I will be doing more femme cosplays sometime very soon. I owe you guys a lot of them, from charity incentives all the way to sub goals and just like for fun cosplays that I've bought with like, you know, the money that people fund these streams with. You know, I want to be able to do, more mommy streams, Jack, for sure. Congrats to you. I'm so proud of you. You need to celebrate yourself more and make a bigger deal of things, or I'll make you. Hey, I bought Pizza Hut breadsticks for myself today, okay? I even sprung for the ones with the cheese on them. So, and I bought myself cheese curds yesterday as well. I am lactose intolerant, by the way, chat. I'm trying to destroy my own body, I guess. I know I'm new here, but I already love the vibes of this community. Cupcake, it's wonderful getting to know you a bit more through these streams. Thank you. I always love when someone who's newer here is like, yeah, I kind of like it here. Because I won't lie, my big thing that my imposter syndrome voice tells me all the time is, well, you got a fraction of the view count that you had a couple years ago, so your content must be worse than it was a couple years ago. Even though I know people have lives and people move on and have like their own priorities. A lot of people were only watching stuff because they were stuck inside due to lockdown, that kind of thing. But I'm always like, oh, fuck, I suck. I'm the problem. I'm boring. I do reruns of content. All of these streams are just reruns of the same 5 topics swirling around in the toilet bowl. So my imposter syndrome voice regularly is like, you're too boring to be a content creator. You fell off. You're dropping off the map. No one gives a shit about you. And then we have amazing streams like this where I'm like, I don't think that's true at all. Or like I make a YouTube video and people go and support the crap out of it like I just did this yesterday. That's freaking, it's so nice. I'm not entitled to a single second of anyone's time. Thank you very, very much. Next stream, tell the whole world you've been partnered for 5 years. It's a big deal. Love you. Oh, I love you. Maybe I will. Who knows? Maybe I'll celebrate it the rest of the week. Just because I didn't get to celebrate it yesterday because of freaking SIG throwing off my game. You know? But I also, again, anytime someone new comes here and they're like, I like the vibes here. I'm like, cool. I think we're still doing it the right way here. You know? And by we, I mean me and you, chat. This community. You guys provide, so like I always say, when people are like, hey, thanks so much for the cool vibes here. There's so many more of you than there is of me. All of you are contributing those good vibes to this community all the time. You're the ones who make it welcoming to new people. You're the ones who give it that spirit, that energy, that positivity that like feels awesome to be around and not like ham-fisted and fake and forced. It comes naturally. So the next time you feel bad about yourself, like you're not contributing in some kind of way to anything, you're genuinely contributing to how other people feel. Like, thank you. That's fucking badass. Not everybody does that. Thank you. Fast asleep on his blanket, by the way. God, Sig. He's such a little bastard. He's just so mean. He's so cute. He's literally the best cat in the world or the worst cat in the world. There's no in between. The vibes are immaculate. I'm so glad that you feel that way, Nadia. I'm very, very happy to hear that. But again, it is a group effort. It's not just me, and it's never been just me. That's the biggest thing, is it has literally never been just me. We got people joining the Discord all the time who are feeling the vibes there. Like, it's not the most active Discord in the world, but, like, we do things at our own pace over there, and it feels good, you know? We got the YouTube channel where I'm trying to make content that, you know, people like, and just everywhere else the community can be found. All of you are great for contributing. I showed you to my partner, and he said that he can tell why I like it here. He enjoys the vibes. It's really nice. Thank you. Tell him I say thanks. He's my baby. He's never bad, even when he's the worst. Oh, my God. Morgan, this is why he acts the way that he does when you leave, though. He is evil. But I love him so much. And he does get away with everything. I mean, he's so freaking cute. Like, he is the cutest cat in the world. Like, he's so cute in what he does. Wait! I just realized, chat. I fucked something up with this. Shit. Alert! Mogi. It's a Mogi. I made the Mogi. Mosh Goddess, hello, hi. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the raid. What were you up to? How was your stream? Tell us a little bit about it. You're brand new here. Hello, hi. My name is Brian, aka Girbeagly. I am a Korean-American full-time Twitch partner, YouTuber, and voice actor celebrating my 5-year partnerversary here tonight. Playing a little bit of powerwash, sim, and vibing. Please familiarize yourselves with the rules if you're new here so you don't get timed out by me, Ahmad, or Nightbot. We'd hate to have that happen. But welcome on in. I hope that you had a great stream, Mosh Goddess. Cool name, by the way. Tell us all about you. Tell us all about your stream. Let us know how things are. Thank you so much again for the raid. That was really nice. Yeah, Mogi. There's the Mogi down there. Actually, I want to make a safety buffer around that, the way that I did on the hand. I'm going to make sure that I don't accidentally ADHD wash this away by not paying attention. Got to give it a nice force field of clean surfaces. Just a cozy power wash stream to wind down? Hell yeah! I have over 115 hours in this game, so this is literally my favorite way to turn my brain off when I'm tired, like I am today, and just chill with my very awesome community. If you decide to join our community, by the way, welcome on in. Thank you very, very much. That's really cool of you for helping us grow. If you don't, I will not take it personally. It is the internet, and you're not going to vibe with everybody's energy. It just be that way, especially on Twitch, where there's like thousands of people streaming. But if you are here, again, thank you, and thanks for helping me celebrate 5 years of being a Twitch partner. It's been pretty freaking dope being able to make content full-time. Very, very neat. Just been lurking and listening. You all are valid. I've had my own identity ventures, but still your standard straight cis white dude. I can't relate to what most of you go through, and it's nice seeing you all support each other so much. Y'all are the best. I'm always still learning, so please don't feel afraid to bonk me and be like, hey, bro, no. Austin, outside of the memes that we drop here all the time in the chat, I gotta say, dude, you are legitimately one of the best allies we could possibly have. Like, outside of all the ally memes, outside of the fact that you are our token cis straight white dude here in chat, we need more people like you who are willing to learn and not, like, take it as a personal slight when someone's trying to, like, educate them, and who's, like, just willing to be a decent human being. You're great, dude. Thank you very much. Appreciate you for that. Been lurking and vibing. It's been a great time. Y'all are great. Silver lining, I'm so glad to hear that. Really happy to have you here on board tonight. All right. Let's get these railings done. Yeah. A nice meaty ding. I don't know why I just described that as meaty. I just want to take a bite of the railing and eat it. Sounds so good right now. Oh my god. You guys ever want to take a piece of metal and just chew on it? I used to do that with paper clips, which is probably why some of my teeth got so janky and I needed braces for as long as I did. I used to grind my teeth when I slept as well. Nice meaty railing. It's so beefy. I just love the way that it's so steak-like. Really thick. big prime rib of a railing. Delish. The urge to eat things that aren't technically edible. Yeah. So I will have. All right. You guys want to? Actually, no. I don't want to. I don't want to ruin a surprise. I get the ADHD urge to ruin every surprise that I ever have. That includes gifts. That includes like special events. Like, oh my god. It's just ADHD things. But I have a TikTok that I'm going to be putting up tomorrow. It's also going to be on YouTube Shorts or Instagram if you're someone who is not on, you know, the other platforms or is only on the other platforms. You can view it on Instagram and it will be on YouTube as well. But so make sure you follow me somewhere so you can see it. But it's a relatively embarrassing story, but it's not that embarrassing because I was literally a baby when it happened. But I am going to be sharing a story about something that I put in my mouth when I was a baby that I really should not have put in my mouth. Oh, is that the ADHD? I thought I was just the worst. No, it's the impatience. It's us jumping the gun on everything. I have therapy tomorrow, and one of the big things that I talk to my therapist about literally every session is my impulsivity and my inability to just shut the fuck up for a brief moment and, like, let things happen at their own course without... Because it's like a control issue thing that we have as ADHD people. Where we're like, no, I need to... What if someone else ruins it first? There's too much anticipation. There's too much anxiety. No. I need to be the one who shares it. And also, I need to do it, like, right away. Because if I have to wait to do this, I'm just only going to be thinking about this. It's going to distract me. You know? That's what it is. I felt that so hard in my soul. Giving is my love language. But at the same time, I want to see the instant gratification so bad. I love seeing the face of the person when I give a gift. Yeah, I hear you. I understand how that be. This is why I don't celebrate holidays normally. I cannot stop myself from giving a gift or talking about it. Yeah, see, giving a gift is fine. The problem is there have been so many times, like, for instance, here's a good example. Morgan's birthday is coming up on the 28th of this month. So you better celebrate the crap out of her, by the way, because I love her so much and I would not be where I'm at without her. But Morgan's birthday is coming out. Morgan's birthday is happening the 28th. It's not like a movie release, but it should be celebrated like one on the 28th. But in the past, I have been like, ooh, I got reservations at like a really nice restaurant for Morgan's birthday. Ooh, I can't wait. I cannot wait to take her to this really, really nice restaurant. Oh, man. And then, like, her birthday rolls around. And instead of just being like, all right, get in the car, get dressed up, get ready for something, I'm just going to drive you to the restaurant, and it's going to be a really great time. We're going to have a wonderful time to celebrate you on your birthday. I'll be like, by the way, we're going to Tapas tonight. Like... and just ruin my own surprise. It's so often. I've been good about it the past couple times. I will say that. I've improved a little bit. But there have been multiple years where I'm like, I cannot shut the fuck up. I just literally cannot shut the fuck up. We're going to party hardy at Morgan's stream. Yes, we are. Hell yeah, we are. I've already given 3 presents that were meant for Christmas this year. Oh my god, Fang! Yeah, listen, you fit in. That is just how it is with the ADHD, impulsivity, impatience, gift-giving, people-pleasing type of people a lot of us are. And as good as it feels and as positive of a thing as that can be sometimes, it is technically something that is not super healthy that should be in moderation. And worked on whenever you can work on it, you know? Try to break those habits and really look into, why am I giving this gift, though? Why am I trying to, like, give them this thing? My parents are so cute about the gifts that they get for each other. My dad tries really hard to get gifts she wants, but somehow he always accidentally tells her or she guesses it right because she's nosy. See, that's on mom though. She's like, ooh, what's in this bag? You know? She sometimes, if she already knows, she tries not to mention anything and act very surprised. It feels extra proud. Oh, that is really cute. That is very cute. Meanwhile, one of my favorite things about Morgan's parents are Morgan's dad. He's been doing a little bit better the past like birthdays and Christmases and stuff like that. Oh, I gotta say, I'll give him credit on that. He is learning, but he has a bad habit of getting like a random thing that sometimes is something like he wants, and then gifting that to Morgan's mom, and she'll be like, "What is this? Like, when am I gonna use this?" And he'll be like, "Oh, I thought you wanted that." And then, like, as a result of her not using it, he gets to use it. He just bought himself a gift. He's done that a couple times, but recent events, I will give him the credit. He's been a little bit better about it, where he's really listened and paid attention and gotten her some stuff that she really would want to get some use out of. Every now and then, though, he gives us a random gift, and sometimes it's not even something he wants. He's just like, "Oh, I thought that you would want this," and everyone in the room is like, "I don't know who's going to use this or why," which is always like a really funny moment because we kind of all get a good laugh out of it for the most part. Just like The Simpsons, yeah, just like The Simpsons, for sure. But that gift giving can be hard sometimes. Yo, Apollo, take care. Thank you so much for vibing. Thank you to anyone who's got to dip out for the night. I know it's very, very late. Thanks for spending any of your time with me at all. Thanks for hanging out with the community. We all appreciate you. It's true. I speak for the community. Call me the Lorax. I speak for the chat. You know? Ooh, chat. I remember a point that I was going to make way earlier. Wow, look at my brain. Even though it's super sleepy and I'm losing track of what I'm talking about, I am remembering. Yo, Bree, get some good rest whenever you have to dip out. Thank you so much for hanging. And thank you again, anyone. Please know that you've made this, all of you, even if you just dropped by to say hi quick, you've all made this partnerversary very special. Who knows, maybe Thursday we'll still be celebrating the partnerversary. Maybe I'll keep up these funny number goals and whatnot. But I know that will make Morgan happy because it's me like celebrating myself and believing in myself, but I don't know, it makes me, it's hard for me, you know, it's hard for me to advocate for myself and go, hey, I really appreciate, you know, everything so much that I don't need any more of it. That's what it always turns into. Anyway, the point I was trying to make earlier is you deserve it. Thank you. I appreciate that. You do literally speak for us and you're on our emotes. That is true. The emotes do matter. Those emotes are super fantabulous. They're amazing. Slade has done such a good job with the feel and the branding of the emotes. Like, truly. Very cool. I was talking about doing femme cosplays again, right? Bringing those back very soon. I was noticing while I was looking at my YouTube channel yesterday, like, how well the first cosplay tier video was that I did. I've done a number of cosplays since that video. Would people want another cosplay video on YouTube where I'm in cosplay and I do like a tier ranking of my previous cosplays? Would that be cool? Would that be fun? Something I could put up on the YouTubes pretty easily. If it sounds cool. Let me know. That would be fun? That'd be fun. I think that would be fun. Okay. I'll think about it. By the way, again, if you have suggestions for videos, the types of videos you'd like to see, I did do a call to action in my video, but I also understand that I'm very extra rambly in it, so a lot of people probably didn't watch the whole thing. But I did have a call to action that was if you have a specific type of content, yes, additionally, yes. I have to go back and see it. That sounds so fun. Yeah, it was a very fun video to film, the first cosplay one. But if you have a certain type of content you'd like to see from me, commentary content, if you want gameplays to come back, if you want just, you know, little chatty type, vloggy type videos like what I'm doing here right now, that just include me sharing my thoughts about the world or giving you life updates about what I'm up to, please let me know in the comment section of that most recent YouTube video. Please let me know on the It's Me YouTube video, just so I have a nice working record to draw from for upcoming YouTube videos. Yes, that's right. I'm asking for free labor from the community so that I don't have to be creative and I can just do the thing where I record myself. I'm the talent, but the ideas I stole from my chat. You know, like I can do that. But it would help me out a ton. Because, again, I've been gone from making regular content on YouTube for so long. I don't know what people want anymore over on the channel. Like, some people might want Let's Plays still. But gaming is also kind of like, unless you're like Mark or Sean, not like the hottest thing. Like Let's Plays. Like, I would like to do Let's Plays every now and then. I might still. But a lot of you guys, your tastes have changed and grown as well. You know? I'm halfway through the vid. Thank you. Brian, Girbeagly fights their own community behind the Denny's. Oh, yeah. I got the fisticuffs. I'm ready. Oh, Photon. So the full command is just exclamation point YouTube. You should totally do Let's Plays. I'd watch. I have like 2,000 Let's Plays on the channel for you to watch now. But I would think about it. Again, let me know on that video just so that I have a working record to know what community wants now. Because some of you have changed. Your tastes have changed. It's a wacky, wild, shifting world. And I want to make sure that I am appeasing the commenter gods. I want to make sure that the viewers get their cake and are able to eat it as well. You know? I do it all for you. But also, there's going to be videos where I'm like, this is one that I just came up with because I wanted to do this. I already have one. I already have a really fun video idea for something coming up here. I see social watch video essays, but that takes a lot of time and work. But I do like this kind of podcasty chatting session. I got some sort of commentary / random ADHD intrusive thought. Like, let my brain just ADHD around content ideas already cooking up. So you'll probably see stuff like this coming up in the very near future. All anyone wants on YouTube these days are 59-second vertical, highly edited assaults to the senses. Well, lucky for you, the short I made on YouTube Shorts is very, very minimal. There's no editing at all. It was just like the Little Nightmares soundtrack in the back while I went, I'm excited for Little Nightmares. That was pretty much it. So there you go. If you don't want to see 18 layered gameplay captures of Subway Surfers and Minecraft parkour while someone talks about the current state of the economy or what like the closest a comment has come to hitting the earth or something, then my shorts might be for you. Although I'm going to start putting up Twitch clips because you guys did tell me that you really wanted to see some of the Twitch clips over on the main YouTube channel. Because I was originally like, do you want those on the VOD channel or do you want them on the main channel? And I think that would be a good way to like appease people who are regulars here for the streams, as well as people who have been around on the YouTube channel who are familiar with my Let's Plays. That should fill the void of like Let's Play gaming. And then allow me to do long-form content on other stuff as well. So I would watch clips. I have so many clips saved from the past 3 years. Still refuse to watch YouTube Shorts? Aw, come on, do it for me. Help me. Otherwise, my shorts are never going to take off. I will say this. if you're not a big fan of a very specific shorts platform, I'm doing the triple upload thing where I'm uploading the same shorts or TikToks or whatever you want to call them to TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels. But if you want to go the extra mile without having to spend a single cent, watching them on all three platforms does help me out a ton. Liking the video especially helps. Leaving comments helps. But hitting like on those is algorithmically the most helpful thing you can do on short form content. I'll let you know. I can't watch cake decorating and a clip at a comedy show at the same time. It's one or the other. Yeah, my brain is like, oh my god, I am so overloaded. I've talked about, like, I will sometimes walk into Walmart and there will be like a mom like telling her kid not to grab stuff. Someone else will be pushing around like a squeaky cart. And then I will be going, oh my god, like my brain's about to explode. Someone else is walking around with their phone out while they're blasting music in public. You know? So, I find that to be inaccessible. Okay. I mean, that's your personal choice to make. All I was saying was, if you actually want to help me out, those do help me out a lot. I only watch Girbeagly shorts. YouTube Shorts always takes me to even stranger places than the TikTok does. Yeah, part of the huge reason for that, Jack, is YouTube Shorts were late to the game. And they haven't fully... The YouTube pre-established algorithm that is, you know, AI-powered and constantly shifting, is sort of still getting... Google's still kind of getting used to the shorts formatting. And getting used to, like, what are the big macro stats analytics to track and how to feed that into their algorithms so that certain types of content are popularized and whatnot. So, like, yeah, it gets weird over there for sure. It's a lot harder to get into your, like, niche flow, your niche, like, For You page. I actually do like YouTube Shorts, but their algorithm is... Yeah, the algorithm is the nightmare right now. But I will say this. They're working on it. I know for a fact that they're working on it quite a bit. So hopefully it gets a little bit better. That said, I think TikTok's probably the one that, because it's just specialized for short-term or short-form video content, to get you onto a TikTok algorithm For You page a little bit easier as far as, like, you finding your niche for, like, what your feed looks like. Instagram Reels is, like, okay at it, especially because, like, they really encourage, like, the use of hashtags on Instagram. And then, like I said, YouTube's, they're getting used to it, but you have so many, it's such, like, limited characters and stuff on those, it's kind of hard. You have to be very picky, and also they, alongside that, like, just the way that you put in your metadata, this is getting really geeky into it, but, like, the way you put your metadata into YouTube Shorts is just not intuitive compared to how you do it with any other short form website out there, platform out there. With YouTube Shorts, I stick to who I'm subscribed to. Yeah, I think that's the move. I got a couple of subs from putting up my YouTube short earlier today, which was really nice. YouTube Shorts tries to show me something misogynistic every now and then. Yeah, you got to think of it this way as well. YouTube is not exactly the best at cracking down on that type of content right away. Not that any of the platforms really are yet. Like, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. So every now and then that shit's gonna come across, but, like, you can just block that user, you know? That's what I always do whenever I always, like, report and block, and then I move on with my day wherever I can. YouTube Shorts algorithm tries to take me to channels that talk about a lot of right-wing stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just very weird when I was just watching someone make a cartoon cake. Yeah, YouTube, it's been around for a long time, and I really like it as a platform for long-term video long-form video content. I've been using it a long time. I've been treated very, very well by the community over there over the years. But the shorts, they got a lot of work to do, for sure. A lot of work to do. It makes sense. I was watching someone try convenience store foods in Japan, then a puppy, then somehow ended up watching a gal's recovery after getting a Brazilian butt lift. Oh my god. That sounds about right. 69% nice. Yeah, and you just gave me the 145 time check? Oh my god. I will... man. Yeah, I think I gotta stop. I'm really tired, honestly. Plus, I want to spend a little bit of time with Morgan before my body eventually forces me to pass out. So, I think that it is maybe time for me to end, and we'll keep it at that very nice 69 perfect percentage. I'll get just like these little details, because I know these aren't going to push it all the way through. I got to get the cabin finished off here, because it's so close to being done here. There we go. There we go. Also, I know I've talked about it here a number of times, but I talked about this in the YouTube video as well, that the Ko-fi and the Patreon should be launching sometime soon. I'm going to try to work on them this week and get them up by the weekend. So, if anyone wants to sub to those and support them, I'm going to make them... you know, again, as low of a membership fee as I can while still making it worth my time to make content on them. So that no one's breaking the bank to support me. And then you guys can sample a la carte, where you get to go, I like posts about SIG and like where Morgan and Brian are going, you know, to the park and what they're eating and like little just general behind the scenes life updates and stuff like I used to do in Fan House. And then cosplay is going to be strictly on Patreon. And then so if you're someone who's like, yeah, I don't really like the cosplays, but I like the everyday updates, you can just pick the support Ko-fi. And if you're like, oh, I only really like the cosplays, you can pick the support Patreon. And if you're someone who wants to go the extra mile, you can do both. So that's the way that I'm going to do it. It started at 69%, ended at 69%. Listen, it's your birthday, Jacob, so like it's all about making sure that I'm creating tailored, curated content for you. You know, this is for you. That's the way that it's gonna be. But yeah, so those the new premium content sites are gonna be launching this week, hopefully, or this weekend, hopefully. So keep an eye on that. I'll probably post about it in the Discord as well if you're wondering. Where in the world, also, could this last bit of dirt be on the cabin? Oh, wait. That was for the pool noodle. Or not pool noodle. The lifesaver ring. What did I call it? A pool noodle. Where could this final piece be? I do not know. I do not know. Alright. I literally just have to finish this, and then we're done for the night. So I'm gonna... hard focus on just spraying this shit down until it goes ding. Where the hell could it be? Is it down here? It's not. Like ground level would make so much sense. The steps weren't done either? What do you mean? There we go. Like, literally, this is not like a I'm being colorblind moment and missing this. Is it, like, underneath? That doesn't make sense. It wouldn't be under... No. It's not like I could reach it. What am I... It's like a hollow boat? What the hell's wrong with... This is what 9 hours of sleep over 48 hours does to a motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna say. The drowning pasta, the circular... Wait, the swimming circle saver. A circular noodle, it's a SpaghettiO. So true, Brookie. Absolutely. The anti-drowning donut. Oh my god. Thank you for validating my misspeak, chat. Amazing of you. Very kind of you. Where the hell is this thing, though? Oh my god. Well, oh, that was close. I'm gonna accidentally bring it to 70%. I don't want to do that. I just want to solve this issue. Get that ding. That beautiful, beautiful brief little bing of serotonin. And then be done for the night. Please. The game wants infinite stream. What the hell? Have I missed this? Like, has anyone in chat seen? Oh, it's this up here. Are you freaking kidding me? It's in here? Yeah, it's right there. Oh my god, that's so silly. That's so goofball. That's so goofball coded. Oh my god, I did it. I did it. Deck wall. Oh, that felt good. Ooh, get that last little smidge. Ooh. That's the exact brain noise I needed. Chat. It is what it is what it is. Pading. Whoop. Yeah, I did it. Shakes game by the shoulders. I require the serotonin. Yeah, right? Good lord. It's so good, though. So good. All right. Hope this was fun tonight. Again, I'm sorry I didn't have like a big special event or anything planned for, you know, this. 5 years as a Twitch partner. A lot to reflect back on. And a lot of you have been here for a very significant chunk of that time. 10 years of doing content overall, and some of you have been around for a big chunk of that as well. I would not have this incredible community if it wasn't for every single person here watching right now, whether you are lurking and providing me with your attention and time, putting me on in the background as like a podcast, you know, like those of you who are actively in chat, those of you who have been giving subs tonight, like really super kind. Thanks for getting us back to 250, by the way. It always like, I get a little bit nervous every time I see like the sub count dip this low, but like getting back to 250 was like really nice. I appreciate that a ton. 13 subs in a night is nothing to scoff at. So I really appreciate all of you for supporting just everything that I do. Like truly, thank you. This is special because you're able, allowing yourself to enjoy it and openly share it. Thank you, Cupcake. I mean, again, that's something I've been working on in therapy for a long time, celebrating myself, patting myself on the back for a job well done. It's very hard for me to do it. I'm always going to have that imposter syndrome voice in my head telling me that what I've made is useless and people are going to move on and get bored of me. You know, the way that trend cycles are, that I'm just like another boring like trend that people will move past. I felt that way a lot throughout my career. And I think that that voice is always going to be there, but it's gotten a lot softer over the years. And the voice that is cheering me on and proud and confident that, you know, I've done this for a decade, I know what the hell I'm doing kind of thing. That is something that I'm trying to listen to a lot more. And having the wonderful, wonderful community that I have here, that I can openly brag about having, has helped me get to this point. So thank you. Thank you so much for listening to me here. Thank you so much to those of you who watched yesterday's YouTube video and supported me over there. Like I said, it's just going to pick up over there. I want to try to maybe, I might slow down on streaming a little bit just so that I can focus a ton on YouTube. It is my first love when it comes to content. And I will most likely make a lot more YouTube videos in the very near future just because I genuinely missed doing YouTube stuff. But thank you. Like, really means the world. Ray Elements, hello, hi. When you have a hard time doing it, you always have us and Morgan to pat you on the back and remind you that you're amazing. Jack, that was really nice of you to say. Thank you. Thank you so much. More short form content as well. Like I said, I'll have a TikTok up tomorrow that will also go up on Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts for those of you who are not openly verbally opposed to, to short form content for some reason. You don't have to watch it, but you also don't have to tell me that you're not going to be watching it. But it's very exciting to get back into making videos. I love being able to make like pre-planned content like that. It's fun. It's very, very fun. I'm going to get going, though. I'm going to spend a little bit of time with Morgan and then hopefully pass the hell out and catch up on a little bit of sleep because I'm very, very tired. Thank you for a stream. So excited that you'll bring what you will bring to YouTube in the future. Hope you get some good rest tonight. Thank you, Brookie. Sorry, I'm having so much trouble reading. I'm really, truly out of it. People, please don't leave yet. We're going to raid over to a friend of mine who, she just announced that she is a Twitch ambassador. Carla is fantastic, super welcoming. Even if you can't stick around for the stream, I'm probably going to have to bounce right away as well. As long as you stick around long enough to raid in and show a friend of mine that we appreciate the hell out of her. Carla is very big into playing games like Dead by Daylight. She's currently playing the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, which I got a code for as well. But she just got the news that she could announce she's a Twitch ambassador, which is a pretty big deal, which is really cool. Super proud of her. She's worked so hard over the years, and she is just a bright light and an like unbelievably naturally funny person. And anyone who is from Oceania in the chat, she is from Australia. So you have, you know, some rep there, which is kind of cool. Can you shout out before rating for us with bad Twitch mobile? Wait, what do you mean by that? I'm so sorry. Oh, do you mean like so people can just like go over there ahead of time or something? New Texas Chainsaw game is so fun. I've been loving watching people play. I've heard it's really good. Doesn't always take us with. Oh shit, I forgot that raids were doing that for people on mobile. Yeah, I'm so sorry that that's happening. Absolutely. And then you can just like click over to her stream before the raid. Yeah, we'll make sure to do that again so that you guys can click through with us. But at the very least, let's make a raid message. Here we go. If you don't have these emotes, feel free to put in your favorite ones instead. About 50-50 whether the raid shows up. Yeah, it's really weird that they haven't gotten that figured out yet, because honestly, that is like kind of a big feature. Carla, again, if you can just drop by, what the hell, that was really Rochesterian. If you can drop by and at least say, you know, the raid message, if you want to stick around and support her, even better, but like at the very least, come through with the raid just so that we can show a friend of mine that we really appreciate her and love her. The amount of times I've been left with like 2 other people is so funny. We're just sitting there like they forgot us. It's like being left at the grocery store accidentally. Mom, drop by. Yeah. Thanks for the stream. Congrats again on your partner anniversary. Thank you, Silver, and anyone else who's running. I'll probably, you know, keep a partner anniversary related goal up and stuff like that on Thursday and Friday. Fuck it. I'll celebrate it the rest of the week here. But thank you, everybody. I'm gonna get going. Thank you. Thank you for the follows, bits, subs, resubs, gifted subs, donations, everything that came through here tonight. Appreciate it a ton. Hopefully Thursday's stream I go live a little bit earlier for you as well. I should, because I shouldn't be as sleep deprived as I've been. So looking forward to that. Sid's moment in Ice Age, they left without me. They do this every year. Why? Thank you, all of you, for making this a very, very special, fun, relaxing stream. Exactly what I was looking forward to. All of you are great to talk to. Even if you didn't talk, you lurked and you spent time in this community. You're building us up just by being here. That watch time. Twitch pays attention to watch time in chat, so thank you. All of you are great. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you so very much. I really, really do. Finger hearts as usual. I'm going to go ahead. I am going to start the raid over to Carla. Stay in the raid. Please, please, please join for the raid at the very least. And then if you got to dip, feel free to dip. And again, yeah, hey, thank you for being here, Violet. And Jacob and Violet, again, happy birthday. Both of you are great. You're incredible members of the community. We appreciate you a ton for sticking around, hanging out with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, truly. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to kick the raid off here. I'll see you over there for a brief moment. And see you on Thursday. Take care, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.